following is a presentation of Husker Radio Sports. Your exclusive home for North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics is right here on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. You can also hear all the action at www.huskerradio.com or on the KODY mobile app, available for free in the Google Play or the App Store. Now let's send it to the voice of the Irish, Tanner Strutman.
Welcome back to McGann Activity Center for another night of basketball this afternoon. It's Cozad in town for the St. Pat's Irish basketball teams as they wrap up a busy week. And what a brutal week. I mean, what a good week it's been. Don't get me wrong. It has been wins for the Irish, but it's been a long week. There's no doubt about that. And today, they'll wrap up the week now with Cozad in town. Welcome into our Quick Stop pregame show. Just around every corner, fast, easy, convenient, with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. As we get underway, Cozad again, the Haymakers in town for a girls and boys doubleheader here on KODY and online at huskerradio.com. And a wonderful Saturday afternoon to you. Our girls' side, a 7-4 St. Pat's team who has won a couple this week over in Selma, Myrna, and Perkins County, both in pretty convincing fashion. They come in today a little short-handed, though. Our best, Jenna Kimberling and Jayla Fleck, they are out sick today. So the Irish already, I mean, they don't have a monster roster, and it's short today with a couple senior starters out with sickness, and we wish the best to them. Hopefully they can get healthy before next week's road games at Mullen and Overton. But today, the Haymakers come in 3-8 under Tori Gilson. They're coming off of a loss last night to Ogallala. They've lost 3 straight now at 3-8 on the season. So we'll see what the Lady Haymakers come to town here against North Platte St. Pat's. Much more to come. It's our Quick Stop pregame show. Just around every corner, fast, easy, convenient, with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere, it is Quick Stop. We'll hear from Coach Nathan Stenicky when we return. We're about 16 minutes away from tip-off between the Lady Irish and the Lady Haymakers on a Saturday afternoon of basketball. Glad you're with us on KODY. We'll come back with Coach Stenicky when we return on Husker Radio.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish!
Parking your RV, boat, jet ski, or camper? Park it at MDN LLC Storage. Conveniently located at North Lake Road, MDN LLC Storage is safe and secure with gated, pin-pad entry and security cameras monitoring 24/7. Call Faith at 532-1332 or Mike at 227-2602 to get your spot.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Welcome back here on Husker Radio. It's a Quick Stop pregame show. Coach Nathan Stenicky. Coach, yesterday a victory over Perkins County and 2 wins now this week that both look pretty good for you. Nice win. Obviously, they were playing a little shorthanded without Potts, who went down pretty early in that game, but you were playing pretty well up until that point too. I thought a great start, great finish all around.
Yeah, unfortunately for Perkins County, Potts went out early with that injury, and I was a little disappointed that she did. We had a game plan to try to stop her. The girls were a little upset that she scored 30 plus on us last year, so their goal was maybe to shut her down as much as they could, and unfortunately for them, she sprained her ankle. Hopefully she'll be back pretty soon. But yeah, and we're playing really good ball right now. The last 8 quarters have been really good basketball. We're unselfish, a lot of kids scoring, and they're scoring a lot. I guess last night wasn't a lot of kids scoring, but the 3 big ones, they scored a lot of points and really efficient offensively.
May Siegel, kind of the story. She's 22 career high, and that's we talked in the postgame. She might be better than her best a year ago.
Yeah, she's just brings that other aspect to our game, just running the floor, and she hit a 3, hits her free throw. She's becoming a complete player. So it's just fun that she's healthy, and just to see the growth from last year to this year with her.
She has a knack of finishing too inside. I mean, that's not. It seems easy, but sometimes layups and the pressure, or sometimes you miss them. Even the best ones do. But she's pretty efficient in that regard.
Yeah, especially when she's going 90 miles an hour and then has to stop and power up. And yeah, she's gets it all under control and doesn't miss many free throws.
St. Pat's big win. Now you move on to Cozad. It's a little different roster for you. The sickness has been going around this week, and tonight it takes a hit.
Yeah, it does. We've got Jayla and Jenna home in bed. Hopefully they're sleeping and not watching the game and getting healthy. But missing 2 starters, it's going to be pretty big for us tonight. They don't score a ton for us. They get a few rebounds, but they just do so many little things that don't show up in the stat book that we're definitely going to miss them tonight. But it gives our other girls an opportunity to step up. We've got 2 freshmen starting in their spots. You got Reese Fleck, who started in May's spot, so nothing new there. And we're going with Kara Roberg. She's played really well at JV ball and given us some good minutes at the varsity level, so I think she's ready.
St. Pat's again, Cozad here. Lady Haymakers, what can you tell me about them?
They're pretty physical. They're going to come out, especially in the first half. They like to play man, and then the second half they kind of mix it up and play a little 1-3-1 and 2-3 zones. So we just got to be aware of what they're doing defensively. They really remind me a lot of Anselmo Myrna, where they really try to attack the low blocks, especially that opposite one. If there's a girl driving and we go to help, they're going to try to get it to that opposite low block. So we got to be smart, have our 1-3-1 a little flatter. The problem is when we played Myrna, it was Jayla going down, and of course she's out, so we're going to have May. Hopefully she picks up on that pretty quick.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously a quick start, especially, you've handled this series with Cozad for years, but obviously a little short-handed, boy, it'd be nice to get a quick jump.
Yeah, it would. And the nice thing is our girls have, from the start, all year long, played well. We haven't gone down 10-2 to start a quarter or a game like we maybe did last year a couple times. So they're going to be ready to play, and I think our speed is going to help tonight. I think we can get out in transition and maybe get some layups like we did last night. Just get some easy ones.
Cozad in town. St. Pat's wrapping up the week with the Haymakers. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, Tanner.
Continue pregame after this.
Too many friends and family to stay at the house? Treat them to luxury at the Marriott Fairfield Inn and Suites. They'll enjoy our high-definition televisions, free wireless internet, and a state-of-the-art exercise facility. Relax at the outdoor fire pit or visit the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor pool. Enjoy a free breakfast after a great night's sleep. All 2-bedded rooms feature queen-size beds. Reserve your room and get the best rate guarantee at Marriott.com. The Marriott Fairfield Inn and Suites at I-80 and Highway 83 interchange in North Platte.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte. When it comes to medical testing, it's important to find a company you can trust. Serving the area for more than 55 years, Pathology Services is your trusted source for quality, accessible, and affordable laboratory testing. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
1240 AM and 1061 FM. Cozad in town for a doubleheader here. Girls and boys varsity getting underway here in just a few minutes. Here on KODY, 1240 AM and 1061 FM, online at HuskerRadio.com. The Lady Haymakers again 3-8, St. Pat's 7-4 on their season. JV girls, by the way, St. Pat's got a victory 51-16 there, so it's been a good start so far for the Irish. Let's meet the Lady Haymakers at 3-8 under Torrey Gilson in his first year. He spent a lot of time coaching, though. He was an assistant at Overton prior to that. He's also coached at Garden County, Pope John Central, and Ansley as well. So he's been a head coach for many, many times. Just this is his first year at the Cozad girls program. They were 3-8, 3-7 going into last night, losing to Ogallala. So they've lost 4 straight now. Lost last night 46-40 to the Lady Indians, a game they actually led after 4 at half. They were outscored, or at the end of the first, they were outscored 15-6 in the second quarter, got down 5 at half, 8 in the fourth quarter, and unable to get the victory there. Their wins, 3 of them, they've beaten Pleasanton, who's 7-3. That's a solid team. Beat them by 10 early. They beat a plus 500 Cambridge team by 19. All their losses are to above 500 teams outside of Ogallala last night. So they played a pretty good schedule. That is certainly something that it's kind of a deceiving 3-8. There's no doubt about that. Again, all Division II teams outside of Ogallala that they have played this season, they've only played 3 teams that are below 500. So it's hard to tell how good this team is because they played that tough of a schedule. Megan Dyer leads the way, the 5'7" junior. She's averaging 10 points per game, can shoot the 3. You'll hear a lot of Micaiah Baker, a 5'4" sophomore at 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Karen Burkholder, a 5'8" junior, 6 points, 8 rebounds a game. Reagan Armagist, a senior, and Reagan Schrader, a 3 points a game as well. Mallory Applegate will be out there at 3 points per game. A balanced attack. There's not really one that stands out, but Dyer's certainly leading the way with 10 points per game. Meanwhile, St. Pat's at 7-4. They beat Perkins County last night 64-35. Now, it's a little deceiving because they were without their leading scorer pretty early in the game. She rolled her ankle trying to chase down May Siegel. Irish were playing pretty well. Even to that point, they had a lead, but there's no doubt that played a factor. She was averaging 22 points a game was Kaylee Potts, and she did not score in that game. She came back in after getting her ankle taped up, but didn't last very long, and so she is certainly one that not having her out there impacted the game. Irish scored 23 points in the third quarter. They opened it up more. May Siegel had the big day, 22 points. She was terrific. Tanya Heinrichs, 19. Kate Stenicky, 17 for a good portion of this game. Those were the only 3 that scored in the game. Reese Fleck ended up getting 4 for the Irish. But May was the story, 22 points, running the court, finishing in the lane. Even in her second 3 of the season, she was absolutely terrific yesterday. Kate Stenicky, 5 of 6 from downtown as well. She was lights out shooting the ball. She's now shooting 35% to join Jayla Fleck. The story, though, which I just found out as I got here about 20, 30 minutes ago, is that the Irish are without Jayla Fleck and Jenny Kimberling, who are at home sick. I know it's been in the program this week, and it's gotten to the point now where it's just you got to hold them out, which is unfortunate but understandable. And I don't necessarily appreciate Coach saying they shouldn't be watching the game. He's turning away listeners and viewers here. I'm kidding. But, hopefully they are getting their rest. But if you have to wake up and watch the game, I would understand. But that'll obviously be a key. Kara Roberg, Reese Fleck going to get the start. Now, Reese has obviously started some games. I think the biggest key is a lack of depth, obviously, for this team now. You'll see some Jensen Becker probably for a couple minutes at a time. You're going to see some Carly Holman probably, and maybe even Kinsey Kimberly, 5'5" freshman, might get some time as well. I know she's been playing very well in JV games, and so you're going to ask them to step in and play some minutes, and then that starting 5 is going to have to play a lot. There's just no doubt about that here today. Irish, and a big key, I think, will be if they can hit some threes early. I mean, they're shooting lights out from downtown right now as a team. If they can continue that and maybe do it early in the game, I think that would be really, really valuable here against Cozad here tonight. Quick stop pregame show. We'll take a break, come back and get you more as we get set up for St. Pat's and Cozad here from McGann, about 5 minutes away from tip-off. We'll take a quick break and back after this.
At Sandhills State Bank, we know the communities and values of the Sandhillers. That's why we've built our mortgage solutions with you in mind. Our experienced mortgage officers are ready to help make this process simple and easy, as it should be. At Sandhills State Bank, we make buying a home easy with our flexible mortgage options, dedicated team, competitive rates, and our easy application process. Visit sandhillstate.com for your complete guide to get you started in your home loan application. Sandhills State Bank. This is our home. This is your bank.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to come play for a while? Bring your dog to Pazapalooza. With doggy daycare and boarding and staff on site 365 days a year, we are your pet's happy place. Contact us to set up a meet and greet with your dog prior to booking an appointment. Visit pazapaloozaplace.com for more.
Welcome back here on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Tanner Struckman with you. We have Brecken Collins on the video producing side today. A doubleheader between St. Pat's and Cozad girls and boys on the way. This is a series that has been dominated by St. Pat's. They've won 15 straight in the series. That is amazing. Last time Cozad won a game was in 2006. Last year, St. Pat's won 45-22. They were defensively dominant in that game, forcing 24 and holding Cozad to their second lowest output offensively of the year at 22. That'll be key. That's something you know, obviously you're missing a couple players and some pretty good ones in Jayla and Jenna on the defensive end. But if you can limit what Cozad does offensively and make them struggle and hit some shots, you know, maybe you can get out early in this game and kind of, you know, just sit on a lead. I know Coach being shorthanded was not going to be too afraid to slow the game down if need be. Obviously, being shorthanded, he wants to get through this game and get a win any way he can. So, Lady Haymakers 3-8 against St. Pat's 7-4. Irish will be Road Warriors next week. They will travel to Mullen and Overton. That'll be the only road games outside of Lincoln County. I say that because, of course, the SBVA tournament is here in town out at the college. Until February 5th, they won't play a road game till February 5th. So it's going to be some home games, which will be nice. Or for the foreseeable future, they'll live here at home. Although, again, got to go to Mullen and Overton next week, and both of those games are going to be tough. Overton is a district opponent. Mullen, obviously, is a very, very good team all the time. Cozad, meanwhile, they're at Gothenburg next Thursday in their next action. So this is a good matchup. This is a good opportunity, though, for the Lady Irish. This is a C1 school. You're playing up a couple classes. This would be a great opportunity to try to get a victory against a C1 school. But again, shorthanded, you're going to probably rely on Tanya, Kate, May, again, you really need the same game from them offensively you got last night. Those three dominated the game. Now, though, if you're Cozad, you're probably going, okay, I see you don't have Jayla and Jenna out there, so we're going to focus on those three, knowing what they did last night. And so that obviously is a game plan that you'll have to work around here. We'll see how Coach Gilson draws this one up here today. He's again in his first year at Cozad, but a long-time coach in the area. Boys game to follow. JV girls again went to St. Pat's 51-16. Haven't gotten a JV boys score yet. I haven't seen many of the fans making their way over those, so maybe that one is just finishing up. But I'll see if I can't get a score from Coach. We're going to take a break here on our pregame, and we'll get you set up with our starting lineups and tip-off here in a moment as we'll pause for the national anthem here in just a moment.
We found ourselves not able to
And now we'll go ahead and do that. We'll take a break, come back, and get your starting lineups next.
And our grandsons' ball games. Those schools were providing us opportunities to actually watch those games. And we are in the midst of watching a basketball game when all of a sudden the last 2 to 3 minutes were becoming slowed. And that's when I knew that there was something better that was going to be out there. Allo did a great job, and as far as we were concerned, it couldn't come fast enough. If you are considering looking at Allo, I would get on their list right away.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams & Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Travel, assist, pick, score, and win. Basketball terms you'll hear during the game tonight and terms that apply to the purchase of your next vehicle at Swift Auto Center of North Platte. Travel to 821 East 4th. Gretchen and I will be happy to assist you with your buying experience. Pick a vehicle that is exactly right for you and your needs. Score when you purchase from us a vehicle you love at a price you love. You win next time you go to the game in your new vehicle. Come and see us. We are Swift Auto Center of North Platte, and on the web, swiftautocenter.com.
Terrific national anthem here from McGann as St. Pat's and Cozad get ready for action. A doubleheader, girls and boys, coming up here from the McGann Activity Center. Let's meet the starting lineups for these two squads. Lady Haymakers, again, 3-8 on the year. Here's how they'll start. Karen Burkholder, a 5'8 junior. She's averaging 6 points, 8 rebounds per game. Reagan Armagist, a 5'5 senior, 5 points. She has 9 triples going into last night, 1 double-figure game this year. Micaiah Baker, a 5'4 sophomore, averaging 9 points, leads the team with 3 assists, 3 steals per game. Megan Dyer, the team's leading scorer, the 5'7 junior, averaging 10 a game. And Mallory Applegate, a 5'11 junior, 3 points per game. Only one senior again in the roster. There's only one senior on the roster, and that's Reagan Armagist. Tori Gilson, first year at Cozad. Meanwhile, for St. Pat's, 7-4. Here's how Irish will start. Kate Stenicky, a 5'6 junior, 10 points, 7 rebounds per game. She had 8 and 7 against Cozad a year ago. May Siegel, the 5'8 junior, inserted back into the starting lineup last night. Worked out 22 points, a career high. Kara Roberg, the 5'6 freshman, gets her first start in an Irish varsity game, averaging 3 points per game right now. Tanya Hyrigs, the 5'7 junior, she's averaging 20 points per game, has team high 28 threes. Reese Fleck, and the 5'6 freshman, back in the lineup, 6 points per game. She started several games in the absence of May Siegel earlier this year. So again, no Jenna Kimberling, no Jayla Fleck today. They are both out sick. Nathan Stenicky, 19th year, 322 wins in that time. And again, it has been a series St. Pat's has really rolled in. They've won 15 straight dating back to 2006 in this series. So dial us up. Glad you're with us wherever you're listening, watching. We appreciate you for joining us here on Husker Radio's KODY and online at huskerradio.com. It is a Saturday afternoon, and we'll have the boys game coming up next. That'll pit a St. Pat's boys team who is really rolling right now against a Cozad team who's had a good start. They lost Ogallala last night, but I think they were 6-3 going into last night, so a good record there for Coach Bros and company. St. Pat's home whites, Haymakers in the road blacks today as we get ready for action. And in center circle will be number 2, Karen Burkholder. She'll be joined with May Siegel on the right, Burkholder on the left to get us underway here from McGann. And here we are. Ball is in the air, and the tip is won by Cozad. They'll work left to right on your radio dial to get this thing started here from McGann, and the ball immediately comes right wing to Micaiah Baker. Irish drawn back in their zone defense. Into the right corner comes to Applegate. They'll come up top, swing left side into the hands of Armagist, the only senior again on the roster for Cozad. Armagist comes up high to Micaiah Baker, dribbles to the right wing, crosses over on Hyrigs, comes back left side for Armagist, swings right wing. Here's the three-pointer up and short. Defensive rebound pulled in by May Siegel. She's got numbers in the front court, finds Hyrigs. Hyrigs passing late, ball's tipped, stolen away. It's on the floor. It's picked up by Cozad. A turnover on St. Pat's. A little forced pass there by Hyrigs, just a little late on the pass. And it's Cozad back in transition. Dyer driving, Dyer shooting, getting fouled. She'll go to the line. Dyer's the one that shot that three-pointer, and this time she goes right into the lane, and she'll get foul line shots. So the 5'7 junior picks up the first foul of the game on Kara Roberg, and it will be a pair of foul line shots. Scoreless 40-plus seconds in, and the free throw in and out for Megan Dyer. She had 3 against St. Pat's in that game a year ago. 45-22 win for the Irish in Cozad, but averaging 10 per game on her junior year. This free throw is short. The rebound, Kara Roberg. Good box out by the freshman. Those are the little things that when you have a new starter out there, you want her to do. She did a good job there. Hyrigs across the midcourt, falling out of bounds, and they're going to give her a travel. Boy, it looked like she was kind of getting hounded along the sideline. No call, though, and they're going to say she traveled. So Hyrigs with a pair of turnovers early on. 50 seconds in, Coach Stenicky certainly thought there was a little bit of contact, but didn't get the call. Here's a scoreless game to start, and Haymakers into their front court, working left to right on your radio dial. Ball comes right wing. Here's Armagist. She'll launch a triple up too hard. That's going to bounce over the backboard, and it'll go automatically to St. Pat's on that. 6:54 opening quarter. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Jayla Reese Flecken touching the ball for the first time, and her pass to the backcourt is stolen away. Here's a steal right back from Hyrigs. Tanya looking up ahead. She will throw the ball away again, and giving it right back is Cozad. That ball comes down low, and overthrowing Reese Fleck is Kara Roberg. And boy, the Irish have 4 turnovers. You could almost say 5 to start this game in the first minute, not even a half. They've gotten a little sloppy here to start, and haven't shot a pass, but you shot a shot yet because of it. Haymakers with it. It's Burkholder. Right wing, it comes to Dyer. Free throw line extended. Back out high right to Armagus. She'll swing left side into the hands of Micaiah Baker. 1-3-1 zone. Heirig's at the top of that zone. And Baker picks up her dribble. Starts to move and try to get away and able to clear it out to Armagus up top. Back right wing Dyer enters it inside. Here's a short corner. And not shooting is Applegate. Back out to Dyer. She'll enter it into the lane. Dribbling and driving is Baker. Her shot doesn't go. Kate Stenicky on the rebound. Kate's got Tanya Heirigs in the front court. This is where Coach thought they had an advantage. Heirigs drives, draws contact from behind. She goes down hard against the wall as well. And she'll get foul line shots here for North Platte St. Pat's. And again, I think that's something Coach thought they would have an advantage of, running the court. Foul charge to Mallory Applegate and Heirigs to the foul line to try to break the 0-0 tie. 5:59, quarter one. Heirigs, first one is up, and a swish for the junior. 20 points per game. She had 20 against Cozad last year, 22 as a freshman. She got her 60th double-figure game in her 61st career game last night. That free throw missed, and the rebound goes long, picked up by Cozad. It is a 1-0 lead. An ugly start to this game through 2 minutes. Across the timeline, left to right, Baker stops on the right wing, goes into the short corner. Applegate not looking to shoot, back out to Baker. She'll penetrate in the lane, draw some traffic, take an extra step, got away with it. Three-pointer on the left wing is up and in. Boy, that should have been a travel. Armagus gets the beneficiary of that, and Cozad has their first lead at 3-1. The lead flips to the Haymakers on their first points of the game off the 3 from Armagus. Here's a baseline drive by Heirigs. Got underneath, and she traveled. And boy, she is struggling right now. Tanya with 3 turnovers. Team has 5. And here's a sub, Reagan Schrader, 5'10 junior, checks in for the Lady Haymakers. Up 3-1, 5:24, opening quarter here from McGann. And across the timeline comes Cozad left to right. Armagus brings it right side for Dyer, into the right corner for Schrader. Now Dyer, they're letting her dribble up. She's going to take a 3 on the right wing. She'll knock it down, and Cozad has back-to-back threes. They've opened up a 6-1 lead. Irish running the court. Another dangerous pass, but they're able to catch it this time. Reese Fleck left wing. Top to Kate Stenicky. She's going to try a 3 out front in front of a defender. Misses it. Rebound inside, pulled in by Cozad. A one and done. Haymakers into the front court, finding Dyer underneath. Quick layup up, no. And the rebound to Reese Fleck. She forced that one a little bit under the hoop. 4:47, quarter one, a 6-1 start for Cozad. Here's Reese Fleck looking down low for Siegel on the short corner. She'll stop and kick it back out to Reese. She'll now start to dribble drive in the lane. Lost it. It's on the floor. She gets it back. She drives in. She floats one on the right side, up and in. Nice play by Reese Fleck at 6'3". And I know Reese isn't 100% healthy either. She's not. She's kind of got the bug a little bit. Coach said May Siegel did as well, but. So it's a short-handed team, and they're not 100% healthy out there, the ones that are on the court. 6-3, Cozad by 3. Here's an entry pass, dangerous, but it tips into the hand of a right wing. Here's a Dyer 3 out front, doesn't go. Long rebound out to Cozad. Baseline 2 put up, a short rebound. Kate Stenicky has her second of the day. Into the front court, she's got Heirigs. She'll catch her. Heirigs dribbles once, pull up 3 left wing is falling away, missed it. Not a great look there. She kind of was falling to her left, and the rebound to Cozad. 3:51, quarter one, 6-3 start for the Haymakers. Ball in the right short corner. Schrader finds a cutting teammate. That's Burkholder in the lane. Her layup missed. Stenicky clears her third board of the game. Stenicky looking to run. Finds Siegel. One dribble for May. Layup. Oh, they say blocked cleanly from behind, out of bounds. It's a nice play by Dyer to get back. The Irish will cue it in underneath. Applegate checks back in for Cozad. And checking out will be Burkholder. 3:36, quarter one. A 6-3 start here. Cozad by 3 over North Platte St. Pat's. And inbounding will be Kate Stenicky. Kate looks for Siegel, turning, doesn't get it to her, instead comes outside. Now back into the corner to Kate. She'll try a 3 in that right corner. It's well short, and the backside rebound is all Cozad. One and done for the Irish. Across the timeline comes Armagus for the Haymakers, up 6-3 early on here on the road visiting St. Pat's. On the left wing, ball comes back out to Dyer, around the perimeter to Armagus. 1-3-1 zone here by the Irish. 3:14, quarter one. Ball left side. Here's a driving by Baker. Stops, kicks. Not looking to shoot is Schrader. Back out to Baker on the wing. Stenicky trying to poke it away from her. They'll get into the hands of Dyer to reset. to under 3 now in the opening quarter. Entry pass. Kara Roberg read that one well. She takes it away. First turnover on the Lady Haymakers. See if the Irish can take an advantage with 2:50 in quarter one, down 6-3. Their only points, a 2 from Fleck and a free throw from Heirigs. Stenicky, right wing, driving. Got around her defender. Didn't take it into the hoop, though. Backs up. Man-to-man defense here. Actually, yeah. Man-to-man. Here's Fleck left side. Reese driving. Got around to the defender. Layup missed, but the backside rebound to Kate Stenicky. Out to Kara Roberg, who's going to try a 3. Not off the front of the rim. And the rebound on the backside this time to Cozad. Well, had an opportunity there. 2 pretty decent looks for the Irish from both freshmen. Other way, Dyer driving. Dyer gets a lane, puts it up and in. Coach Stenicky asking for a kind of a wraparound foul. Didn't get it, and it's an 8-3 lead for the Haymakers here in quarter one. Heirigs right wing, and Heirigs getting held up the entire way, gets called for the foul, or defender gets called for the foul. That was going to be on Baker, her first, team second. I think Heirigs kind of felt like that's how it's been the whole game. Here's subbing in Karen Burkholder back in for Cozad, along with number 23, who I don't have a 23 in the roster. So your guess is as good as mine. Ball handed off to Heirigs. 2 minutes, quarter one. St. Pat's down 8-3 early on. The hoop play for Heirigs wasn't there, and they'll reset with Stenicky on the right wing. Kate around her defender, drives in, floats one up. No. Rebound. Haymakers. They've cleaned up a bunch of them today to start the game. 8-3 Cozad, a $1:48 quarter one. It's a sluggish start for the offense for St. Pat's here to start this game. Down 5, and Dyer slows it up and comes near side to the missing 23 on the roster. Not only on my roster, on the official roster given to us by the school. So my apologies to number 23's family. Here she tries to sweep it across the court. It was tipped out by Siegel. It'll stay with Cozad underneath. Checking back in is Schrader, and checking in for the first time is Jensen Becker. The 5'10 sophomore sees her first action here today. 6th game of the year for her. She's going to give Roberg a breather, and we're going to have a timeout from Coach Gilson. A $1:26, quarter one, 8-3. Cozad here in the first. We're back after this timeout on KODY.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
The Cedar Room's the most unparalleled restaurant experience you'll find. With its unique atmosphere of modern meets rustic, you'll feel cozy yet elegant, all while enjoying their delicious American fusion cuisine. Find the Cedar Room downtown North Platte or visit thecedarroomne.com. Out of the Cozad timeout underneath their own hoop. And the ball is tipped out again by St. Pat's. Checking in is Mallory Applegate here for Cozad. $1:23, quarter one, an 8-3 start for Cozad. Couple 3-pointers. Irish have barely hit anything, and there Siegel on the inbound knocks it away again. And a third out-of-bounds play for Cozad underneath their own hoop. Slapping the ball, they throw it into the lane. It's tipped by Heirigs into the hands of Becker. And it's turnover by Cozad. Across the timeline comes Reese Fleck, down 8-3. She's got the only field goal for St. Pat's of the game. Heirigs, right side, May Siegel gets an open three-point look, too hard. Rebound tipped out to May. They'll get another opportunity. Reese Fleck in the right corner. Spinning on her defender, crossing over on her defender, driving in, lost the ball, she went up. She'll get it out to Stenicky. Right side, Heirigs, wide open triple is up too hard. Rebound tipped into the hands of Reese Fleck. Another opportunity for North Platte St. Pat's. Heirigs, left side. Reese going to drive in, and Reese going to travel out on the wing. She put it up and in, but she definitely traveled. And Irish have had a problem with some turnovers. That's number 6 of this opening quarter. 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter. An 8-3 start for Cozad. Irish also 0 for 6 from downtown. Right wing with it is Mallory Applegate. Corner here to Schrader. Down low. Nice ball fake. Got around Becker, and the layup up and in by Mallory Applegate makes it 10-3 Cozad. 30 seconds to go. Opening quarter here. Across the timeline comes Heirigs, around one defender, bounce passes, finds Becker with a layup, missed though. Boy, Heirigs set her up really well. Good look though, that was there. 20 seconds, quarter one, Cozad up 10-3 with the ball. Right wing, ball poked away by Reese Fleck. She'll get the steal into the front court to Hyrix, who races down the court. She'll pass right. Stenicky layup on the right block, up and in. Irish forced the turnover, finishing at the other end with 8 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 10-5, near travel in the backcourt. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Now there is a travel in the backcourt. A different one that was called. That'll be the 4th turnover on Cozad. And now if you're the Irish, if you can finish this final 4 seconds with a bucket, you've got yourself a little momentum. Micaiah Baker back into the game. Let's see if St. Pat's can draw something up. Stenicky to cue it in her front court near sideline. Gets it into Hyrix with 3, with 2. Hyrix right wing, lost the ball. It's going to go into the hands of Cozad, and that's going to end the first quarter of play, and that's kind of a fitting end to this first quarter. It was not a pretty one for the Irish. 7 turnovers. That's the story of this one. 10-5 Cozad after 1. Our second coming up next.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Have you heard the news? Enrollment is up at the North Platte Catholic Schools, and we're excited to keep growing. I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to see what the buzz is all about. Join us and experience the difference a faith-filled education can make for your child. We're proud of our caring teachers, challenging curriculum, commitment to service, and daily focus on faith. An education at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School is an investment you won't regret. Enrollment is open. Call today to schedule a tour, 532-1874.
Back-to-back threes. Tanya Hyrix, first one missed, but an offensive rebound by Kara Roberg gave Tanya another opportunity. She hits her 29th three. It's a 2-point game, 10-8. We're in the second quarter, 30 seconds in. Right wing, ball tipped, almost stowed away by Hyrix. Pull-up three on the wing is up, and drilled by Armagist. She came in 22%. She is 2 for 3 from downtown. That makes it 13-8. Hyrix dribbling at midcourt, across the timeline, passing right for Roberg. Out front to Siegel now. Hyrix gets it in the right corner. Tanya comes right wing to Reese Fleck. Again, the Irish playing without Jayla Fleck and Jenna Kimberling today. They are both out sick and sitting at home. We wish them the best. Here's a driving Kate Stenicky. Lost it in the act of driving. And an 8th turnover of the game for the Lady Irish. Gives it back to Cozad. We're about a minute in to our opening half, to our second quarter. Across the timeline comes Armagist, who's got 6 points early on. 3 threes for Cozad. That's the difference in this game. Here's Dyer driving, passing to the high post, and a reach-around foul called on the Irish as they were able to find Burkholder. That'll be the second team foul on St. Pat's, the first on May Siegel. Of course, shorthanded foul trouble will be a factor in this game. There's no doubt. Inbounding in line right. Haymakers have had a heck of a time getting this in. This time wide open. Baseline 2 doesn't go. Kate Stenicky already her 5th rebound of the day. 6:43 second quarter. A 13-8 lead for the Haymakers of Cozad. They've led this entire game. And I think Coach in our pregame said the Irish had never gotten down 10-2 in a started game. They were down 10-3 to start this game. Here's a Reese Fleck drive, floating shot doesn't go. One and done. The rebound cleared by Burkholder, who leads the team with 8 per game. She'll outlet to Dyer. Ball tipped into the hands of Applegate, still in her backcourt, into the hands of Armagist across the timeline now to Dyer, and they'll set up their offense. Then some dangerous passes, only a couple turnovers by the Haymakers. Here's a running shot, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Burkholder, putback doesn't go. Backside rebound to Cozad, somehow in a ton of traffic is Applegate. She'll get another shot from Baker. This time she'll hit it. Micaiah Baker has 2. It's 15-8. Haymakers back up 7 early on in the second quarter. Under 6 minutes in our second quarter. Little token pressure. Irish beat it, get into the front court. Reese Fleck working the near wing. Hyrix with 4 points to lead the Irish. Dribbles into the left corner. Gets a screen, comes back up top, and right side it comes to Kara Roberg. Freshman, near side, dangerous pass. Kate Stenicky holds onto it on the near wing somehow. Kate dribbling, driving, kicking out to Roberg on the right wing. Now it's into the hands of Hyrigs. 15-8 Cozad. Hyrigs pull up three right wing. He's going to knock it, just miss it. Rebound inside to May Siegel, though. Wrestles it away, throws it up, and gets fouled hard. She'll go free throw line. May with a big rebound, her third of the day, and she'll look for her first points of the game. Fouls charged to Armagist, her first team third. There haven't been many fouls called, and that's only the fifth of the entire game. And Siegel, who's averaging now 7 per game, coming off of a career-high 22 last night, will go to the line. The first is up and in. May 11 of 17 at the line. She's been good there. Second one upcoming here to try to cut it 15-10. Lead has been Cozad the entire way. She'll put them both in. 5-point lead, 5:17 second quarter. Rebounding certainly going to play a big factor in this game, especially without Jenna and Jayla out there. All five going to have to really look for a rebound. Baker driving in. Baker bounce passes left for Burkholder. Top to Dyer. Good cut off there by Hyrigs, not letting her dribble drive. Now into the hands of Armagist, who comes back right wing. And back into the hands of Armagist. 4:54 second quarter. Dyer with a 5-point lead in the ball. High left. Comes back near side for Baker. They've been able to penetrate about the free throw line extended point. Here they work the high post with Burkholder. She'll find a cutting Baker. She doesn't shoot. She's thrown away from behind by Kate Stenicky. Nice steal by the senior. Irish within 5 with the ball. 4.5 second quarter action. Here's Reese Fleck on the wing. Comes into the hands of Kate Stenicky. Kate brings it right side for May Siegel. May trying to hand it off to Hyrigs. That wasn't there. She'll get it into the hands of Stenicky, though, in the corner. She'll get it back into the hands of Hyrigs. She'll take a three on the right wing. That one's short. Backside rebound. Saved by Cozad on the near end line. Irish had a player there, couldn't corral it. Across the timeline comes Armagist into the front court. Armagist, right side, got it poked away, gets it back though. Now they're going to get a reach around hold foul on Reese Fleck. And that will be Reese's first, team third. Clock stops, 4:04 second quarter. Here's Jensen Becker back in for St. Pat's, also in Reagan Schrader. 15-10 Cozad. By 5, they've led this entire way. Inbounding inline right is Schrader. She looks, basically hands it off to Baker. She drives in, gets a shot in the lane, up and in. Baker creating her own shot. She's got 4. The lead is 7 again. Irish just let number 12 kind of do what she wants, penetrating, and it's hurting them. Here's Stenicky, 3:49 in the second quarter. Hands off to Reese Fleck between the circles. Got it. There's no doubt Irish look a little bit just not 100%. Here's Reese Fleck, corner 3 up. The freshman knocks down a first one in quite some time. It's our 9th of the year. She kind of been on a cold spell from downtown, and Coach Stenicky gets a timeout. 3:37 second quarter, 17-13. Irish within 4. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there. With 6 individual campuses, Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu.
Lincoln County's outstanding news alternative is the North Platte Bulletin. For 17 years, the Bulletin has informed you of breaking news, courts, entertainment, state news, and sports from Lincoln County area, courtesy of an experienced staff that delivers unbiased and honest news coverage. Pick up a copy of the Bulletin in Lincoln County and surrounding towns. Subscribe or check out northplattebulletin.com. Annual subscriptions come at an affordable price. The Bulletin, your homegrown, hometown newspaper.
Back here on KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM. First quarter action here, or second quarter action here. St. Pat's with the 17-13 deficit to Cozad. Haymakers have led this entire way. Irish just trying to, they just haven't been able to get within 4 hardly at all. Big 3 by Reese Fleck though. We'll see if that changes. She leads with 5 points now. Little full court pressure from Coach Stenicky here. Trying to create some turnovers, and on the inbound, it's a jump ball. Arrow stays with Cozad, but May Siegel got a hand in there. And it will be Cozad ball again, but now the arrow's on your side. And see if you can do the same thing again. Inbound comes, not yet. Looking. They'll finally get it into Baker, who will get around a defender, bring it across the timeline. Now Baker looking to drive in. Baker going to pull up, take a 10-footer, miss it short. Offensive rebound, put back doesn't go. And then Becker clears the rebound, and as she pulls it down, she's fouled. Boy, Cozad got some good looks there. Irish really had away with a couple missed layups as Schrader commits her first, team 4th. And with 3:24 to go in the second, 17-13, Irish have a chance to get within a single possession here in the game as Applegate checks back in. See Coach Gilson a little bit deeper bench than the Irish have. He's played 7. By the way, the one that came in was Taylor Howell, number 13 on my roster, 23 in the game. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Shout out to one of the Cozad fans who was listening on his way in as Hyriggs dribbles the right wing, and Baker going to get called for her second foul. She's kind of just running alongside her. And that's a foul that she's been the most aggressive player on the team, second team's leading scorer. So it's a big second foul. See if the Irish can make her get her third. She stays in the game. Shout out though to that Cozad fan who was listening on his way into town. He gave me a compliment on the broadcast and then said that's who her name is. Here's a floating shot to the baseline by Reese Fleck. Doesn't go. She nearly ties up. No, she takes the rebound away. Gets it into the hands of Hyriggs. Pull up 3 left wing. Hyriggs rattles it in. Her second of the day. She's got 7. That's a big time play by Reese Fleck to get the ball though. And it's 17-16. Irish within 1. 2:45 quarter 2. Baker left wing. Going to drive in. Stop. Kick into the corner. Little high. But saved in the corner by Schrader. Back left wing to Armagist. Right side, Dyer wide open, trying to answer. Misses that one. Offensive put back in the lane. Missed. Rebound. Becker can't get it. Rebound to Dyer. Ball's on the ground. Now we're going to get a hold foul on. I'm not sure which side this is going on. St. Pat's? Yes. It'll be Hyrig's first foul. 4th team. And it'll be Cozad underneath. 2:27 second quarter. Inbound comes to Dyer in the lane. She brings it down. Might have a tie-up. Kate Stenicky got her hands on it. And the arrow goes to St. Pat's. Cozad fans can't believe it. And again, though, I think I said this on Tuesday. You bring the ball down. Maybe I said it last night. You bring the ball down after a rebound, which obviously is your first intention. That puts you at the risk of a tie-up almost every time. 2:23 second quarter. Irish can get their first lead of the game. Here's Fleece Fleck in the near corner. That's a tough spot to get trapped. She'll try to throw it off of a haymaker. She will, but Coach Stenicky will get a timeout first. That's kind of a dead spot to get trapped in. 17-16, quick break, brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? Use Occasions in North Platte, the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together, with 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Even take the lead for the first time since 1-0. Across the timeline, Armagist, right wing. Now into the hands of Erica Weatherly, a freshman into the game, and her skip pass is stolen away. Irish got Hyriggs in transition. Left-handed layup is up and in. The layup leads to a lead for St. Pat's, 18-17, as it flips back to the home team. Across the timeline, Armagist with a $1:43, quarter 2. Boy, this final minute 43 is huge. Dyer saves a dangerous pass near midcourt, almost got it over and back. There's a reach in by Hyriggs, nearly poked it away. Back out front to Armagist. Cozad's gotten a little dangerous with their passes. Weatherly going to try a 3 on the right wing. She'll hit it. Weatherly has not had a point all year unless she scored last night. Here's Siegel in transition now. Right block layup missed, and the backside rebound to Cozad. 20-18, and Becker ties up Cozad, but the arrow is to Cozad. Minute 14 second quarter. Boy, what a 3 by the freshman Erica Weatherly. She has played in 3 games, at least going into last night. and had not scored a point, and there she buries a 3. And Cozad's hit 4 of them. They have the lead 20-18 with 1:10 to go in the second quarter. Becker, though, might have gotten away with an over the back there, so Irish fans, the jump ball was the better case scenario. Here's Burkholder, left corner, tie up, arrow, goes to St. Pat's now, so that's the little things that you don't necessarily remember, but that tie up on the left end with Becker now gives St. Pat's the ball on this end. 1:01 to go in our second quarter, 20-18. Baker back in. Interesting, she comes back in with 2 fouls here with 1:01 to go. She'll pick up Heinrichs too. Boy, if I'm Tanya, I'm looking to isolate and see if you can't at least pick up her 3rd foul. 57 seconds in the backcourt. Heinrichs working it, shakes her defender across the timeline, comes left wing. Heinrichs crosses over, comes right, bounce passes for Siegel. May comes up top to Kara Roberg. Irish down 2, 44 seconds in the second quarter. Becker way out front, will bounce pass back to Roberg. Hand it off again to Tanya Heinrichs. 1 sub for St. Pat's. That's been Becker this entire game. Heinrichs ball screen right, doesn't shoot. Into the hands of Stenicky. She'll get an open 3. In and out on the 3. Boy, that almost went down. She's 0 for 3 from downtown. 25 seconds, second quarter. That would have given the Irish the lead. Baker the other way, poked away from behind. Ball is picked up by Kara Roberg now. Kara driving in on the left side. Kara driving, throws it up, and boy, she might have gotten away with a travel, but they're going to call a foul. It definitely looked like she maybe shuffled her feet. Irish might have gotten away with one there, but Burkholder gets tagged with her first foul. She definitely fouled her, but I thought maybe the travel came first, but now Roberg at the line for 2. And the first from the freshman misses, and the Irish struggling right now. Kara 0 for 3 on the season, averaging 2.5 points per game at the charity stripe. Irish have missed 3 in a row. Second one for Roberg, buries that one, her first point. That makes it 20-19. 17 seconds, quarter 2. If anything, the Irish are back in this game after being down 7 multiple times. 10 seconds, now 9, 8. Baker looking to dribble drive to the elbow. Ball stripped, stolen away by Kate Stenicky. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Kate with 3, with 2, lost it out of into the corner. And Cozad ball with 0.8 seconds to go. And now they're going to say it was actually tipped by Cozad, so it's going to stay with St. Pat's, but you only have 0.8 to work with. The Irish had about 3 players there. Quick inbound, quick shot with 0.8. You got to throw this one up right away. Stenicky gets it into Heinrichs. She won't get the shot off. That ends the first half of play. Cozad by 1. The Haymakers try to knock off North Platte St. Pat's. Irish, though, get it back within 1 point here at the halftime break. Stick around. At halftime, brought to you by the North Platte Catholic Schools Endowment. We'll have a halftime interview with a kindergartner, Eliza Rolfs, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers of this one. Again, the score, Cozad 20, St. Pat's 19 on KODY.
Whether you are traveling for business or leisure, the Hampton Inn of North Platte has what you need. Enjoy a free hot breakfast featuring fresh waffles, the clean and fresh Hampton bed, free high-speed internet, and flat-screen televisions. Our friendly staff will pamper you, while you earn Hilton's Honor Points with every stay. Located conveniently at the intersection of I-80 and Highway 83. Making you happy makes us happy. Book your Hampton Inn guaranteed best rate at Hilton.com.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte, providing medical testing that is easy, convenient, and efficient. With 2 convenient locations in the Westfield Shopping Center and in the Health Pavilion, Pathology Services is available for all your testing needs. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of North Platte St. Patrick's athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
Welcome back on another edition of McDade Lucky Stars. A kindergartner, Eliza Rolfs, joining us. How are you?
Good.
I was coached to not say Eliza or just Liza, Eliza, right?
Yeah.
There's an E on the front of that.
Yeah.
Why can't everybody get that right?
I don't know.
You don't know. All right. How's kindergarten going?
Good.
What do you like about it?
Recess.
Recess. Can't beat that. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Cox.
Do you like her?
Yes.
Was it, now, obviously, kindergarten's first year of, like, going to school all day. Was that hard, or did you like that?
I like that.
You do? All right, good deal. Do you, what's your, would you have a favorite subject that you study? Something you learn about?
magnets.
You like math. All right. What do you learn in kindergarten math?
Numbers.
Numbers. Can't beat numbers. All right. So do you have any siblings? Brothers, sisters?
I have one brother.
One brother. Is he older or younger?
Older.
And what's his name?
Grayson.
Grayson. So older brother picking on little sister, or is he pretty nice?
Picking on
He
me.
picks on you. Do you win the battles though?
Usually he doesn't, usually I do.
There you go. What grade's he in then?
Third grade.
Third grade. All right. So two of you, and he probably keeps you busy then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who gets in trouble more?
Grayson.
There you go. That's the right answer. Eliza Rolfe's here with us, a kindergartner at McDade Elementary. What do you want to do when you grow up, Eliza?
Be a vet.
You're the third kid today that has told me you want to become a veterinarian. Why is that? Why do you want to be a vet?
Because I really like animals.
Do you have any pets?
2 dogs.
What are their names?
Jake and Woody.
Jake and Woody. What kind of dogs are they?
Jake's a chocolate lab puppy. He is 1 year old. Woody is a wiener dog. He is 12 years old.
Wow. All right. So that's quite the difference there. So is Jake at 1? I mean, he's probably been a handful for the past year, right?
Yeah.
Chewing stuff up?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Did he chew anything big up that he got in trouble for?
He chewed in my other dog, Woody's bed.
Oh, no, Jake. Did he get in trouble for it?
Yeah, it happens like maybe 10 times.
Eliza Rolfe's here with us, a kindergartner at McDade Elementary. So you want to become a vet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking with one of the other students I interviewed and talking about becoming a vet. And I always thought that it might be kind of hard to be a vet because, there's animals that sometimes you got to put down and things. Wouldn't that be hard?
Yeah.
But you think you could do it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good for you because I don't think I could be strong enough to do that. I think I'd probably just chicken out and cry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if I had to put a dog down or something. That's tough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can handle it. You're right. All right, well, best of luck the rest of kindergarten. Is it easy or is it tough?
Tough.
It's tough. Mrs. Talk, she's a good teacher, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, best of luck the rest of kindergarten and becoming a vet here in, 16, 17, 18 years, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll have more halftime coming up after this.
At Sandhills State Bank, we know the communities and values of the Sandhillers. That's why we've built our mortgage solutions with you in mind. Our experienced mortgage officers are ready to help make this process simple and easy, as it should be. At Sandhills State Bank, we make buying a home easy with our flexible mortgage options, dedicated team, competitive rates, and our easy application process. Visit sandhillstate.com for your complete guide to get you started in your home loan application. Sandhills State Bank. This is our home. This is your bank.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to come play for a while? Bring your dog to Pazapalooza. With doggy daycare and boarding and staff on site 365 days a year, we are your pet's happy place. Contact us to set up a meet and greet with your dog prior to booking an appointment. Visit pazapaloozaplace.com for more.
Welcome back on KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Tanner Struckman with you here at the halftime break of our girls varsity game. St. Pat's girls trailing Cozad by a score of 20-19 in this one. It only led twice by 1, and it was a much better second quarter for the Irish. Let's run through the numbers. 5 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, 19 and a half, led by Tanya Heirigs, who had 9, including a couple three-pointers. She now has 30 on the season. 5 from Reese Fleck. She had a triple. 2 from May Siegel and Kate Stenicky, and 1 from Kara Roberg. So all 5 starters getting into the scorebook for North Platte St. Pat's. That is a good sign if you're an Irish fan. St. Pat's 3 for 12 on threes. Started to get going, all of them in the second quarter. They went 4 for 8 at the parity stripe. 8 turnovers, but only 1 in the second quarter. That's the difference. They put themselves in a hole due to turnovers. 4 fouls, nobody with more than 1. That's a great sign. due to being shorthanded as well. Meanwhile, Cozad 10-10, 20 in the half. They were led by Armagist, who has 6, a pair of three-pointers, 5 from Megan Dyer, 4 from Micaiah Baker, 3 from Erica Wellerly, the freshman getting her first points of the year, and Mallory Applegate as with 2 points. Cozad 4 for 7 from downtown. I mean, they'll shoot them. It's not a monstrous part of their offense, though. Going into last night, statistically, they only had 22 through 10 games, so 2 a game, and they already have 4 at half. So again, it's not a big part of their offense, and almost all of them come from Dyer and Reagan Armagist. And Weatherly, her first attempt of the year, she knocks it down. That was a huge shot. Cozad, meanwhile, 0 for 2 at the charity stripe, 10 turnovers. I think if that's a number that continues and Irish knock theirs down, they'll have a chance to win this game. But turnovers will play a huge factor in the second half because they're leading to some easy buckets. 7 fouls for Cozad, Baker and Applegate both with 2. Led by as many as 7. Their lead is 1 right now at the halftime break. Those get your halftime numbers here, 20-19. St. Pat's down 1 to Cozad. Our second half coming up.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams & Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Travel, assist, pick, score, and win. Basketball terms you'll hear during the game tonight and terms that apply to the purchase of your next vehicle at Swift Auto Center of North Platte. Travel to 821 East 4th. Gretchen and I will be happy to assist you with your buying experience. Pick a vehicle that is exactly right for you and your needs. Score when you purchase from us a vehicle you love at a price you love. You win next time you go to the game in your new vehicle. Come and see us. We are Swift Auto Center of North Platte, and on the web, SwiftAutoCenter.com.
St. Pat's trailing 20-19. Our second half is on the way next. We'll have a boys game as well. Scores in this tonight. JV girls won for St. Pat's 51-16. JV boys lost for St. Pat's 45-64. They've had a good year. It's one of their few losses, and so Cozad boys off to a good start here on the JV side, and varsity game should be a good one on the boys' side next. Haymakers will have the ball. They'll work right to left in the radio dial to start up the second half, and Baker sends it in to Applegate on the right wing. Stops out on the perimeter, hands off to Baker, who penetrates, finds Burkholder. Left side it comes to Armagist. That high post has certainly played a pretty big factor in this game. And Haymakers, top it comes to Armagist. Works near side against the zone defense. Baker with it, comes back between the circles into the hands of Dyer. Good pass, back door. There's that backdoor pass coach was talking about, but a missed shot. And then Roberg on the rebound is tied up. Arrow goes to St. Pat's, though. There's that back door that the coach was mentioning in our pregame, though. That time missed box shot, though. Irish can play for the lead here, down 20-19. 30 seconds into our third quarter. Irish across the timeline, passes to Reese Fleck on the near wing. She'll hand it off to senior Kate Stenicky to set up the offense. Irish with 9. Here's a cutting May Siegel layup, right block up and in. Beautiful play, and the Irish get their third lead of the game, 21-20. Well, that was a dandy and a nominee for the Swift Auto Center play of the game at the end of this one. That was beautifully drawn up. It got May with a wide open 2. She's got 4, and the lead flips back to St. Pat's. Fourth lead change at 21-20. Ball between the circles, Dyer. Left wing, Burkholder. Down the elbow, kicks right. Armagist wide open triple, in and out on that one. And the rebound to Reese Fleck. She's knocked down 2 of them already. 2 for 4. That was wide open. Irish can get their largest lead here. Siegel in the lane. Comes out to Roberg in the right corner. To Kate Stenicky on the wing, and she'll back it up. Set up the offense for the green and gold in white uniforms today. 6:35, third quarter action. Irish have the lead by 1. Stenicky, left side to Reese Fleck. She'll penetrate. Reese floats a shot in the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound is a bunch. Reese Fleck ends up with it. She throws it up and over the rim and in. She has 7 and 5 rebounds to go along with it. It's the largest lead for the Irish at 23-20. She didn't use the backboard at all. She just threw it up and over the rim. And here's Baker. Pull up long 2, right wing, 2 off the mark. Roberg able to clear a rebound, but her outlet pass thrown away. But now it's on the floor. We've got Heirigs with the ball, and she is out of bounds. She got maybe a hand on the end line. And so it'll be Haymaker ball with 6:03 to go in the third. Inbound. And Cozad brings their entire 4. Now they're cutting down on the out-of-bounds play. They go to Baker in the corner. She drives baseline, lost it out, but poked away by St. Pat's. It'll remain with Cozad again underneath their own hoop. Down 23-20, facing their largest deficit of the game. And again, they line up out near the spike line, and now they cut down. Nobody's really cutting aggressively. They'll get an open 3, though, for Dyer out of it all. She'll miss it. And the backside rebound, boy, Reese Fleck having a game. 7.6 rebounds off the miss, 23-20. St. Pat's up 3 now with the ball as well. Into the front court, Reese Fleck, she brought it the whole way. She crosses over, stops at the elbow, hands it off to Stenicky. She's also a weapon because she can bring the ball up down the court, just like that. 5:39 third quarter action. Reese has it top of the key, drives with her left hand, kicks it out to Heirigs. She'll penetrate, sees a lane. Heirigs lost the ball on her right hip, and they're going to get a travel. Yeah, you got to call something. She kind of got it stalled on her right hip, and that's going to be the 10th turnover on the Irish. 5:30 third quarter. Boy, that lane was there, though. Heirigs just maybe should have shot it quicker. So, Cozad down 3. Early third quarter action. Armagist, right wing Dyer. She's left alone. Short corner to Applegate. Not looking to shoot. She's got her dribble, though. Will drive in. Now she will shoot. Miss it short. Rebound. Fought for. Picked up by Applegate. She's just quicker and stronger to the ball. Here's a long 2 missed by Armagist, but a long rebound out to Baker near wing. She'll go down low to Burkholder, who bangs inside. As the ball low. No tie up yet. Now we're going to finally get, a 3 seconds. She had the ball inside, and that's about best case scenario for the Irish and all of that. And it's St. Pat's ball with 5 minutes to go in the third, 23-20. Reese Fleck across the mid-stripe, left to right, up 3. Irish again playing without 2 starters today, out sick. Reese dribbling at the elbow, kicks up top to Heirigs. She'll come left wing. Heirigs into the short corner, backs up to the 3-point line, gets it into the hands of Siegel. Back into the top of the key. Kate Stenicky with it right wing. She has yet to hit a 3, but boy, he'd like to get her to drop one and get her going. She was 5 of 6 just last night. She can get on fire. Ball screen left, Reese Fleck long 2, doesn't go. Backside rebound, all Cozad. Burkholder clears that one. Cozad down 3. They push tempo to Dyer in the front court. Dyer waits and gets it to Armagist to set it up. Back to Dyer on the wing for the tie. A 3-pointer wide open and in. She's now hit 2, and the Cozad's hit 5 on the game, and they've tied it for the first time at 23-23. Timeout, Coach Gilson. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. Back after this.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
That timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at npcc.edu. Cozad's hit a season-high 5 threes halfway through the third quarter. They had 5 against Ainsworth as well on 12 attempts. And today, 5 for now 10, shooting 50% from downtown. Tied at 23. Heirigs works the short corner, tries to throw it up, draw contact, no call. Rebound is going to be fought for. We're going to have a tie-up. Arrows goes to Cozad. 3:54 third quarter action here. Cozad subbing in Applegate. Burkholder checks out. Haymakers now can regain the lead. 4 lead changes. We're on our first tie of the game. Across the mid-stripe come the Haymakers. Out front, Armagist, near wing now to Baker. 1-3-1 zone's been a little leaky when Baker's tried to dribble drive in. Armagist going to drive in, stop at the short corner, kick out to Dyer. She's got a pair of threes, as does Armagist. Baker out front, works the left side. Back right wing to Armagist. Open, ball fakes and drives instead. Sure shot, fouled to the ground. Siegel got a good foul on her. That'll be May's second, team first to the half. And they're going to send Armagist to the line. 6 points today for the senior. And prior to last night, 7 of 11 at the charity stripe, 64%. She'll rattle that one in and give the lead back to Cozad, 24-23. 3:29, third quarter action here. Second free throw for Armagist to give a 2-point lead. She will. That's the first made free throws of the game for Cozad. Now 2 for 4 as a team. Reese Fleck into the front court and works near wing. Comes to Stenicky out near the spike line. Kate's got to find some offense out on that three-point line for herself. Gate screen for Hyriggs. It wasn't open. She'll come back into the right corner for Reese Fleck. Back to Hyriggs near wing. Crossover with her right hand. Gets a three-pointer top of the key. Falling away, missed everything. Forced that one a little bit, did Tanya. She is now 2 for 7 from downtown. And it's Cozad ball down to up 2 with the ball. 3:04, third quarter. You just feel like a couple big shots is going to win this game. Baker, high left, right side now to Armagist. Everything on the perimeter here in this game. Not much inside. And they go inside to Applegate as I say that. She's stopped in the short corner though. Trapped, in trouble, got to get rid of it. Outlets it, stop finally. Baker, elbow shot up and short. Rebound, Applegate, and as she throws it up, held all the way up. And a pretty easy call there. It's got a whole bunch of arms. Free throw is up and in. That one falls for Applegate. She has 3 points. The foul was to Stenicky. That is her first. Team's second. Becker back in for St. Pat's. Applegate's second free throw is in. 4 big free throws. Cozad lead is 4. 27-23. 2:37 third quarter. Irish having a sluggish offensive quarter. 4 points in it is all. Fleck dribbling for St. Pat's out near the spike line. Couple spin moves, crosses over. We'll kick it out to Stenicky. She'll try a 3 on the left wing. Short, the backside rebound. Fought for. They're going to get a hold on Becker. Jensen's first, team third. Kate 0 for 4. The Irish has a team have hit 3 of 14 from downtown. Down 27-23. Right now, this might be your best option. Irish definitely look winded. They look tired. Maybe not 100%. That might be your best entry pass for anything. Here's Applegate, kicks corner. Dyer, big 3 attempt, short. Kate Stenicky on the backside rebound. Irish now down 4. Need a bucket here. Into the front court, Stenicky. Hands off Reese Fleck. She'll ball fake drive. Holds at the free throw line. Kicks to Stenicky. 3 is blocked. The rebound is tipped around into the hands of Cozad. Dyer up in the front court now. One-on-one on Hyriggs. Drives around her. Layup up and in. Dyer in double figures with 10, and the lead is 6 for Cozad with $1:46 to play in the third. Hyriggs gets a hard screen, pull up 3 left wing, too hard. Rebound though to Cozad. Dyer has it. Irish just can't find a bucket now. 29-23, Haymakers by 6, 90 seconds to go in the third. That 6 feels like a lot more. Baker will take a long 2 on the wing. That won't go. Long rebound, fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball. No, Kate Stenicky has it, and they're going to get a jump ball. The arrow will go to St. Pat's, though, and all of that. Coach Stenicky wanted a timeout. Boy, Irish need to finish out this final minute 16. They got to get a bucket. May Siegel back in, Reese Fleck out. Reese has 2, Siegel has 2 in this quarter. That's it. Low scoring game. Irish averaging 52 a game. They won't get to that today. Hyriggs across the timeline, scoreless in the quarter. Works the right wing with the hard screen from Roberg. Baseline drive, got around her defender, floats one on the block. It is up, no, hits the rim a couple times, won't go. And we have a jump ball between Seeger and Dyer. Arrow goes to Cozad with a minute to go in the third quarter. Cozad with a 6-point lead in the ball with a minute to go in our third quarter. Across the timeline, it's been a physical game too. Not many fouls called either. Haymakers with it near wing. Tip stall stolen away by Stenicky into her front court. Kate driving in, right block, layup up. There's a good one with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. She's got 4. That's an easy 2 points. 4-point ball game. It's 38 seconds now. Telegraph pass led to an easy 2. She nearly got another one. Near wing, Baker with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Comes up top. Armagist, right corner, that's Dyer. They close out on her now. Dyer, dribble driving, bounce passing to Baker. Long 2, top of the key, won't fall. Rebound, as Cozad somehow Burkholder in a ton of traffic. Her shot missed. Becker on the rebound. It's pretty good straight up defense. 15 seconds to go in the third. Irish down 4, 29-25. They've got 10 seconds now. Hyriggs gets a ball screen left. She'll get an open 3 on the wing. Misses it. Rebound is to Dyer with 4 seconds. Dyer with 3, with 2. Dyer with 1, won't shoot it. That'll end the quarter. And the end of the third is a Cozad 4-point lead. 29-25 as we head to the fourth from McGann. Join us for the final quarter next on KODY.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
Have you heard the news? Enrollment is up at the North Platte Catholic Schools, and we're excited to keep growing. I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to see what the buzz is all about. Join us and experience the difference a faith-filled education can make for your child. We're proud of our caring teachers, challenging curriculum, commitment to service, and daily focus on faith. An education at Little Leprechaun Preschool, Dade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School is an investment you won't regret. Enrollment is open. Call today to schedule a tour, 532-1874.
29-25, start of the fourth quarter. St. Pat's with the ball. Working left to right on your radio dial. They've led a few times. 4 lead changes, 1 tie. Right now the lead is 4. The three-pointer by Kate Stenicky rims out. The rebound to Cozad. Boy, Kate's had several in and out. She is 0 for 5 from downtown. It remains a 4-point lead. Boy, you think that one of those is just going to fall for her, and they just haven't. Baker out front, guarded by Stenicky. Right wing to Dyer. The lead 4, it's up several times, 7 for Cozad. That's the largest. St. Pat's has led by 3 at one point. That was early in the third quarter. Armagist left wing, Dyer not shooting. High post, it comes to Burkholder. Burkholder looks, kicks it out again to Armagist. Cozad 5 threes, that's the difference. They're almost got a carry, no call. They get Applegate, left block layup doesn't go. Hyriggs with the rebound. She'll bring it into the front court, find Reese Fleck running the court. Reese dribbles down, layup up with the right hand, missed. And the rebound to Kate Stenicky, though, her 8th of the day. Corner to Reese Fleck, baseline drive by the freshman, cut off on the end line. And as she tries to outlet it out to Stenicky, she's held. That's the first foul by Cozad of the entire second half. It'll be the second on Armagist. Irish underneath. Down 4, Stenicky to send it in. Siegel open right block, layup up and in. May with 6, that's too easy. 29-27, Haymakers got beat on the out-of-bounds play for an easy 2. Ball into the front court quickly to Dyer, baseline drive, cut off now. And she'll get into the hands of Armagist. A 2-point game with 6:40 to go. Right wing it comes to Dyer, corner it comes to Burkholder, back to Argamist. Her shot doesn't go, offensive rebound to Applegate, and she's fouled. On the shot, she'll get free throws. Kate Stenicky, her second. Too many offensive rebounds for Cozad today, if you're an Irish fan. And it will be foul line shots for Applegate, 2 for 2 on the day, 4 points. She'll roll that one in. 60% on the year today, 3 for 3. Lead is 3 for Cozad. Haymakers came in 53%, and they're above that. Both of them good. Applegate, the junior, with 6 points, ties her season high. It's 31-27. Haymakers into their front, Irish into their front court, down 4. Hyriggs left side driving, bounce passes, finds Siegel in the lane. Her shot off the front of the rim doesn't go. The rebound to Cozad. Dyer now on the out, or as she took the dribble drive, got it stripped away. by Kate Stenicky. Another opportunity, 31-27. Here's Heirig's right wing working on Baker. Ball screen for Heirig's, top of the key, three is up short, didn't hit anything. Tanya hit a couple in the second quarter, but she's rushed a couple here in this second half. And it remains a 4-point game. Now with 6 minutes to go. Across the timeline, Baker has it high left. Guarded by Stenicky. She'll drive in, kick out to the wing. Now corner Baker, over the top pass. She got Applegate underneath, layup up and in. That's too easy, and Applegate's got a season high. 8 points, timeout Coach Gilson. Cozad by 6, 33-27 with 5:43 to go. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. We're back after this.
Lincoln County's outstanding news alternative is the North Platte Bulletin. For 17 years, the Bulletin has informed you of breaking news, courts, entertainment, state news, and sports from Lincoln County area, courtesy of an experienced staff that delivers unbiased and honest news coverage. Pick up a copy of the Bulletin in Lincoln County and surrounding towns. Subscribe or check out northplattebulletin.com. Annual subscriptions come at an affordable price. The Bulletin, your homegrown, hometown newspaper.
Hey, the Cedar Room's the most unparalleled restaurant experience you'll find. With its unique atmosphere of modern meets rustic, you'll feel cozy yet elegant, all while enjoying their delicious American fusion cuisine. Find the Cedar Room, downtown North Platte, or visit thecedarroomne.com. St. Pat's down 27-33 to visiting Cozad, who has not beaten the Irish since 2006. They're trying to end that streak of 15 in a row today. The Irish playing short-handed. And I would guess this 5 will finish the game for the final 5:43. Little pressure here from Cozad, up 6. And man-to-man, Heirigs will work against Baker and bring it across the timeline one-on-one. Maybe a little trap here. Nope. Armagus drops off and guards Reese Fleck. 5.5 to go. Heirigs dribbling right. Backdoor wasn't there for Kate Stenicky. She'll drive now. Heirigs spinning, kick, setting up Kate in the right corner. 3 is up. That one's in. Boy, you knew she'd hit one eventually. She's got 7 points, her first triple, her 29th of the year, and the lead is 3. Full court pressure here. Trapped. Applegate in trouble. Gets it back to Armagus. Boy, they got to get across the timeline. She's a long ways away. She's trapped by the student section, and the ball is knocked out by St. Pat's. Oh, man. Boy, Irish had a situation there. They just bailed out Cozad. They were getting close to a 10-second call. Here's Dyer now across the timeline with ease. Up 3, near wing. She'll hand it off to Baker. Irish certainly trying to tighten up their defense. Left wing, Armagus, wide open 3. Big answer, doesn't hit it though. And the backside rebound to Reese Fleck, who has 7 on the day. Heirigs into the front court for the Irish, down 3. Heirigs going to drive in. They're going to get a double dribble on Tanya. She can't believe it. I couldn't tell. I didn't see anything, but there was a lot of bodies in between the line of sight. And for the Irish, that is their 11th turnover of the game. Most of them in the first quarter. Here the press broke. It's Armagus driving. Armagus, top shot, misses it short. Rebound to Burkholder, and she'll put it up and in. She just wrestled it away, and the junior has her first points, 35-30. Boy, it looked like Kate maybe had the hold on that one long enough for a jump ball, didn't get the call. 4:27 to go. It's a big answer for Cozad. Ball in the hands of Siegel. Right wing throws it away. Burkholder steal. Burkholder going to drive in and almost got a carry. She'll put up the layup, though, and put it in. She's got 4 straight turnovers for St. Pat's. Has made it a 7-point lead again. Stenicky right wing. She just made one. We'll see if she looks to launch him again. She can get pretty streaky and hot. Here's Fleck on the right wing. Hands off to Stenicky. Back to Reese. She'll drive, and a reach-in foul called. Coach Stenicky, I think, was asking for that one and got the call. Team second is all. It is the third on Armagus. Cozad ties their largest lead of 7 at 37-30 with 3:58 to go. Inbound comes high right to Heirigs. Heirigs floating shot at the free throw line. Didn't get it to go. That was a little bit of a forced shot. Rebound to Cozad. Outlet pass almost stolen away. Armagus ends up with it, though. She'll get it to Dyer in the front court. 3:46 to go. Left wing, Dyer goes baseline. Dyer in a tough spot. Throws the ball away right into the hands of Heirigs. Tanya into the front court. Left to right. Down 7 here. will come to Stenicky. She's wide open on the right wing, and she hits her second. I told you she's going to get on fire. 2 threes for Stenicky. She's got 10 in the game. It's a 4-point game. 37-33. Irish down 4. 3:29 to go. Another timeout. Back after this.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
Parking your RV, boat, jet ski, or camper? Park it at MDN LLC Storage. Conveniently located at North Lake Road, MDN LLC Storage is safe and secure with gated pin-pad entry and security cameras monitoring 24/7. Call Faith at 532-1332 or Mike at 227-2602 to get your spot.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Not get too aggressive driving. Baker now going to see a lane. She'll drive in, float a shot, misses it, but the backside rebound, putback doesn't go. Rebound, Kate Stenicky in the lane. She's got 9 on the day. Well, that's a break for St. Pat's. Those are 2 good looks. 2:50 to go, down 4. Stenicky heating up with a pair of threes back-to-back. See if she gets a look. Heirigs with it. Man-to-man defense from the Haymakers. Ball right wing, Heirigs. Reese Fleck open out front. Travels. Just stuttered on her decision. Back in is Dyer. That's a costly turnover with 2:40 to go. 37-33. Haymakers have it in their backcourt. They'll get it up ahead to Burkholder. Burkholder will hand it off to Baker across the mid-stripe. She'll hold up on the wing with 2.5 to go. And again, probably want to be patient here if you're Coach Gilson's squad. Dyer showing that, backing up. I mean, she wasn't looking to drive at all. Baker left side, high post here. Back to Dyer, not shooting. Irish going to have to tighten up their defense. Right wing Dyer. Pass is tipped into the hands of Siegel. Now it's on the floor. Now we're going to have Heirigs with the ball, and I think she's going to get fouled from behind. It is. It's going to be a foul, so it's going to be a turnover and a foul on the Haymakers. It'll be the second on Burkholder. It's only the third, though, for the team. But the Irish have it with 2:10 to go, down 4. Applegate back in. Just probably can't have much for empty possessions from here on out. I don't think you have to even think about fouling it. If you can get a bucket here, Cozad's giving you some turnovers. They've got 15 on the game. Here's Reese Fleck. Where does the ball go? Kara Roberg has it right wing. Couple freshmen playing out there starting today in the absence of Jayla Fleck and Jenna Kimberly. Stenicky getting some more attention. Right wing. Double screen for her. Comes top of the key. Not open. Back to Heirigs with $1:50 to go. Heirigs not open. Jump stopped and traveled. And she says not a travel, but yet Coach Stenicky trying to lobby for it, but and a turnover for the Irish. Costly one again. Applegate into the front court with 1:46 to go. Coach Gilson is certainly directing his team to slow it up and take care of the ball. They've turned it over a couple possessions in a row. Baker out front. Right wing, got her hand on top of the ball, almost a carry, and now Stenicky reaching over top, trying to get a steal, commits her third. Team 5th with $1:33 to go, down 4. You're probably not quite to foul mode, but you need to get a couple because you want to get to 7. You want to get at least closer to 7, so go for a steal. Doesn't cost you anything at this point, although Stenicky can't commit 2 more. Baker with it, right corner. Here's a chance to trap. Baker in a tough spot. Baker, and Coach Gilson takes a timeout with 1:28 to go. 37-33, Cozad by 4 here at McGann. Another timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College.
North Platte welcomes Hilton True Wide's newest brand, True Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax on the patio by the fire pit with your favorite beverage from the well-stocked pantry, including wine and beer. Enjoy a state-of-the-art 55-inch television in your room and complimentary hot breakfast buffet. Earn and redeem Hilton's Honor Points. Book your True Guaranteed Best Rate at Hilton.com. The True by Hilton at exit 179 just off I-80 North Platte.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
By 4 with the ball. Tanner Struckman here with you. In a game that had 5 lead changes and 1 tie, but it's been mainly Cozad with the lead most of the game. They're up 4. They'll inbound underneath their own hoop. Irish have 1 more foul to give before free throws. The inbound comes to Baker in the corner. Out of the corner quickly, and Reese Fleck bumps her from behind and commits her second. Team 6. I'm sure Coach wanted to get that one out of the way right away. And now, do you send him to the line? Cozad's been decent. 6 of 6 in the second half, 6 of 8 in the game. Not a large pool. Armagist in the corner, and a foul then, a hold. That's going to send her to the line. So I guess it is. That is the coach. What Coach wanted to do is Roberg commits her second. They're going to send Armagist to the line, who is 2 for 2, 64% on the year. Not actually going into last night, it only shot 11, but is 2 for 2 in this game. 1-1. Farmagus, the senior, puts this one up and in. How about Cozad? 7 of 7 in the second half at 53% on the year. I mean, I say this, they've shot well. They only have 37 points. She was over the line. She was over the line on the shot. That was a late call, and it was a 1-1. So it's Irish ball. Boy, what a big situation that was. It was not a definitive call right away. I didn't see it at least. Now Coach Gilson getting the explanation. Boy, what a break for the Irish. Can you take advantage? Down 4. That could be at least a 2-point swing. Hyriggs gets the inbound. You have 80 seconds to work with. Back to Fleck. Back to Hyriggs. She'll work it across the timeline with 1:15. Down 4 here. Kate Stenicky, right wing. Hyriggs cuts through. They'll find, over the top pass, a little too low. Siegel trying to chase it down. Falling out of bounds, turnover. Just too many turnovers. 14 on the game, 5 in the fourth quarter though. The right play, just a pass a little too high. Inbound comes to Dyer with 1:06. Dyer across the timeline. Dyer getting chased. Stenicky trying to foul her, does. That's Kate's 4th. And another 1-1 for Cozad with 1:03 to go. Haymakers trying to get their first win against St. Pat's since 2006. And their 4th of the year. A big 1-1 for Dyer, the junior, who is 0 for 2 in this game, but swishes that. She came into last night 20 of 28, 71%. And I don't think there was a doubt she was going to make that one, and the lead is 5 now. Still will be a 2-possession game. 1:03 to work with. You've got to get down the court. Second free throw is up. A swish. 2 big foul line shots there for Dyer. Into the front court. Irish down 6. Actually still in their backcourt with 1 minute to go. Hyriggs across the timeline, left wing. Hyriggs into the corner. Baseline drive now. And we've got a hand check call. That's only the 4th on Cozad. Well, there wasn't much there. And actually probably was beneficial to Cozad because it looked like Tanya had an opening on the end line. This time, though, out-of-bounds plays have been good. They'll get it around the perimeter. They'll get Kate Stenicky an open 3 in the corner. Ball was blocked. Hyriggs on the rebound with 50 seconds. Out to Reese Fleck. She'll get an open 3. Too hard. Rebound to Roberg. Put back, I think, in the air. They're going to say out off Cozad. So it'll stay with St. Pat's. With 44 seconds to go, 39-33. Inbound comes to Roberg, right corner, down 6. She'll drive. She'll set up Reese Fleck. She won't shoot. She'll get Hyriggs, top of the key. 3 is up. Banked in. Hyriggs has not had a point since the second quarter, and with 35 seconds to go, she hits her 3rd 3 on a bank, and it's a 3-point game. 35.1 to go. quick 30-second timeout. We're back after this on KODY.
Too many friends and family to stay at the house? Treat them to luxury at the Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites. They'll enjoy our high-definition televisions, free wireless internet, and a state-of-the-art exercise facility. Relax at the outdoor fire pit or visit the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor pool. Enjoy a free breakfast after a great night's sleep. All two-bedded rooms feature queen-size beds. Reserve your room and get the best rate guarantee at Marriott.com. The Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites at I-80 and Highway 83 interchange in North Platte.
39-36, St. Pat's down 3. Hyrix gets into double figures, by the way, with that 3. She's only been in single digits one time in her career as a freshman. So she gets into double figures with 12 on a banked-in three-pointer. And now Cozad will inbound it against full court pressure, up 3 with the ball. Burkholder to cue it in, gets it into Baker on the end line. She's immediately fouled by Reese Fleck. I'm not sure that's how quickly Coach wanted a foul. Maybe wanted to see that press play out, but nevertheless, you were going to do it eventually, and it'll send Baker, who has not been to the line. And going into last night, she was only 12 of 30, 40% on the year, so maybe the right one to foul in this situation. A 1-and-1, 34 seconds to go, up 3. Cozad with a foul line shot. Baker with 4 points today. Puts the free throw up and in. Man, Cozad has been dynamite. Their only miss was a lane violation in this fourth quarter. They have not missed one since the first quarter. That's a 4-point lead. That's a big free throw to make it 2 possessions. Second free throw, Baker. Wow, swish. Cozad has been ice at the line. 5-point game, 30 seconds to go. Hyrix across the timeline. Hyrix works a screen left. Hyrix into the corner. She'll launch a triple too hard. Backside rebound is all Cozad. Irish had nobody in there for it, and now they'll foul with 20 seconds to go. And barring a miracle here, the Irish are going to drop one to Cozad here, who's going to get their 4th win of the season. It'll be 2 foul line shots as Roberg commits it, and it'll send, I think, Armagist back to the line. Armagist 2 for 3. She's the one that went over the line. 20 seconds to go, and now it's 2 shots. And the first, my goodness. Again, 53% on the year. And they have been almost perfect here in this game at the line. Second free throw is in. Difference in the game, 7-point game, 18 seconds to go. Hyrix, top of the key. Hyrix dribbles right, gets it to Reese Fleck. Right corner triple by the freshman, too hard. Rebound, Cozad. Oh, it's out off Cozad with 9 seconds to go. That's been a key too, rebounding. Cozad's rebounded well. Irish really only have 2 players rebound, Reese Fleck and Kate Stenicky. Ball comes out to Hyrix, open 3 left wing, no. Rebound, 5 seconds to go to Cozad, 4 seconds. They'll run out the clock, and Cozad is going to get an upset win here on the road against St. Pat's, 43-36. For the first time since 2006, the Haymakers have knocked off North Platte St. Pat's, 43-36. Again, our post-game begins right after this from the McGann Activity Center, next on Husker Radio's KODY.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte. When it comes to medical testing, it's important to find a company you can trust. Serving the area for more than 55 years, Pathology Services is your trusted source for quality, accessible, and affordable laboratory testing. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of North Platte St. Patrick's athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
At Sandhill State Bank, we know the communities and values of the Sandhillers. That's why we've built our mortgage solutions with you in mind. Our experienced mortgage officers are ready to help make this process simple and easy, as it should be. At Sandhill State Bank, we make buying a home easy with our flexible mortgage options, dedicated team, competitive rates, and our easy application process. Visit sandhillstate.com for your complete guide to get you started in your home loan application. Sandhill State Bank. This is our home. This is your bank.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to come play for a while? Bring your dog to Cozad with doggy daycare and boarding and staff on site 365 days a year. We are your pet's happy place. Contact us to set up a meet and greet with your dog prior to booking an appointment. Visit PazaPaloozaPlace.com for more.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. It is our Quick Stop post-game show. Just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. A tough loss here for the Irish as they drop one to Cozad by a final today of 43-36. Too many turnovers, about a big key. Cozad hit 5 threes, tied their season high, and Cozad was dynamite at the line. They went 8 of 9 in the fourth quarter and 12 of 13 in the second half, and a total of 12 of 15 at the line. A team that shoots 53%, and they shot well today in all phases of the game, and that's so many times that wins you ball games right there. And it did. Irish didn't shoot many. They didn't shoot any free throws in the second half either. And Irish dropped to 7-5 on the year. Cozad improves to 4-8. Boys game getting warmed up. About 18 minutes away from tip-off for this one next. A couple good teams, winning records. Should be a heck of a matchup again in the boys game coming up next. Let's run through the numbers. 5-14, 6-11 by quarter for the Irish. 19-17 by half. 36 in the game, led by Tanya Heinrichs, who had 12, 3 threes. 10 from Kate Stenicky. She also had 9 rebounds and a couple threes. 7 from Reese Fleck. She had a 3. She also had 7 rebounds, and 6 from May Siegel, 1 from Kara Roberg. 6 of 26 on the three-point line, 4 of 8 at the charity stripe. 14 turnovers for the Irish here today, led by as many as 3. They fall to 7-5 on the year. Irish again playing without Jayla Fleck, Jenna Kimberling, both out sick here today. Cozad, meanwhile, 10-10, 9-14 by quarter, 20-23 by half, 43 in the game. It was Dyer leading the way with 12, 10 from Armagist, 8 from Applegate. That's a season high, unless she set a new one last night against Ogallala. Micaiah Baker was 6, 4 for Burkholder, and Erica Weatherly came in, the freshman, and knocked down her first points in a varsity game this year as well. Cozad 5 of 12 on threes. I mean, they don't shoot a lot of them. It's not a big part of their game, but today they were dropping for them. 12 of 15 again at the charity stripe. Cozad with 15 turnovers, led by as many as 7. They win this one by 7 and improve to 4-8 on the year. The victory goes to Cozad here on the road. That's a good win for Coach Gilson's squad. They got to be happy with that. Played well. I mean, it didn't play a perfect game. They turned it over probably too many times, but they always answered. A big shot by St. Pat's. Irish were just... Yeah, and I thought, I don't know if it was a product of being tired, 6 games in, a week and a half. If it's obviously being shorthanded might make you a little tired. But the Irish turned it over. They had some lazy passes. I just thought they didn't look like themselves today. They didn't look healthy. I know the bug's still going around for those that are even on the court, and they just didn't look 100% today. Like, they didn't have all the energy they normally do, and so that's a tough loss for the Irish. They again dropped to 7-5 on the year. We'll catch up with Coach Stenicky here in just a moment and wrap up the post game and get you set up for our pregame with the Irish game coming up. Irish boys and Cozad boys coming up next. While we got a moment, though, let's go and get our Swift Auto Center play of the game.
It's time for the Swift Auto Center Irish play of the game.
The senior Kate Stenicky to set up the offense. Irish with 9. Here's a cutting May Siegel layup, right block up and in. Beautiful play, and the Irish get their third lead of the game, 21-20. May Siegel cutting through the lane. That's what she can do for you. She's been terrific at that. Not her big day. She had 6 today, but still a nice play there by May, our Swift Auto Center play of the game. Let's get you your player of the game today. It's brought to you by Allo Communications, the telecom home team. Allo is taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. Going with Kate Stenicky. Irish, one other aspect of this game was rebounding. Between Fleck and Stenicky, the good news is they had 16 rebounds. The bad news is the rest of the team had 8. So it wasn't a whole lot more outside of that. But Kate, 10 points, 9 rebounds today. I don't think she's gotten a double-double this year. She just about got one, and maybe unofficially, maybe she did. Maybe I missed one. We'll look back at the stats and see if that one comes through. But Kate Stenicky going to be our Aloe Fiber player of the game here for North Platte St. Pat's. Again, Irish drop. 43-36 loss here to Cozad. And Irish will get ready for Mullen now next week. They'll have Overton on the road as well next week. Hopefully 100% healthy. I mean, that's obviously the big thing. Are they going to be healthy? You know, you take away 2 seniors, that's tough to overcome. There's no doubt. And you start 2 freshmen instead. Not that they're not capable, but that's a big change. And you finally felt like you were 100% healthy with you know, May Siegel getting back in the lineup, kind of where you wanted that lineup to be. And then, of course, you lose a couple to sickness. Hopefully, though, they'll be back next week again. And they'll Tuesday game, it's a quick turnaround, but hopefully they're back Tuesday when the Irish travel to Mullen. The boys game again getting warmed up. They're about 13 minutes away from tip-off. We'll wait another 30 seconds or so and wait for Coach O'Malley or Coach Stenicky to come up here. See if we can't catch up with him in just a moment. Otherwise, we'll maybe chat with him at halftime of the boys game again. 43-36 here in this girls game. It's a good win for Cozad, though. They're back in action now. Get the rivalry game with Gothenburg now on Thursday next week. Coach Stenicky going to make his way up here. We appreciate that. Catch up with him, and then we'll get you quickly into our pregame chat with Coach O'Malley. As Coach makes his way up. Coach, tough loss. You know, I thought from the surface, you'd mentioned that the bug was going around with some of them. It just didn't feel like the team was 100% out there. Maybe they were. Maybe that was just a bad read on my part, but it just didn't look themselves.
No, you know, you're right. The sickness bug has got us. You know, didn't have 2 starters tonight, but, you know, got to give credit to Cozad. They came out and played really, really extremely aggressive man. They were up on us and up on us tight, and you know, we struggled with that kind of pressure tonight for some reason, and you know, it's just one of those nights where, you know, you wish you had all your starters and were 100%, but sometimes that's the way it goes. And the nice thing about this team, the character of this team, I know they're going to come back Monday in practice and work just as hard as they did after the Myrna win or after any win. So they know how to bounce back. We know there's a lot of games ahead of us.
Yeah, you had to take out 2 seniors and put in 2 freshmen. Again, capable freshmen, but you know, I think where you want this team to be is them coming off the bench, and obviously they were thrust into a big role today. Yeah, and that's a little frustrating just because we were playing such good basketball. You know, we had a great win against Smyrna, you know, nice win last night against Perkins County, and then we hit this roadblock where we're not full strength. But it'll definitely make us better in the long run, I think. And you know what? It's the way it goes sometimes, and that's about all I got, Tanner. All right, well, let's just move on to a road game. Good. Road game against Mullen next week. I mean, it doesn't get any easier with Mullen Overton on the road next week. Yeah, Mullen, they definitely have had our number the last couple of years. They graduated quite a few seniors, but, you know, they still got a winning record, and they're still Mullen. They're going to play hard and fight and scrap. And then we got Overton, who's a potential sub-district opponent, and it'll be nice to get a good look at them and see what they're about. Thanks for the time. All right, thank you, Tanner. Coach Stenicky here with us on the post game. Again, your final, it is a victory for Cozad, 43-36 here in this one. That's going to wrap up our Quick Stop post game show. We'll open up our pregame show. We'll chat with Coach Bill O'Malley, get you set up for the boys game next from McGann, right after this on KODY.
What does better service mean? At Allo, it means that you get the best fiber internet available at prices that work for you. Better service means installers who show up on time. Better service means no billing shenanigans. Better service means a real person answers the phone. If you're not paying for better service, what are you paying for? Get Allo. Get better service. Switch today at allofiber.com/better service.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Welcome back on our Quick Stop pregame show for the final time this week. North Platte St. Pat's and Cozad wrapping up the week. Coach Bill O'Malley, coach, a big win yesterday over Perkins County. Final there 68-45, but a game that was, well, right at the start of the third quarter, a 4-point game. They got it right down to 4, and here you thought, this is going to be a dogfight. And even going into the fourth quarter, I told Coach Lyons afterwards, it's a 10-point game, but it didn't feel like a 10-point game. But a big fourth quarter from Jack Hess. Crowd really got into it, and you guys able to really explode and blow that game open late.
Yeah, the kids did a good job of just continuing to defend. We went through some kind of lulls offensively, and I thought it kind of killed our momentum early in the game. We had 2 or 3 guys that had picked up a couple fouls, and so we had some different combinations of guys out there, and it just made – we didn't have much rhythm offensively, and so – That made it difficult, and then they battled back and got it tight, and we had to really stand in there and compete, and I think that was good for us.
Yeah, you haven't really had to deal with much for foul trouble. I mean, I can't think of another game, really, where you've had any issues with foul trouble, and it wasn't like massive, but it was several guys. It was some post guys. It was your leading scorers.
Yeah, and I think it was a situation with 2 fouls in the first half. It's always kind of a debatable situation. Do you let guys play or not? And I think the situation being what it was, we felt like, we had a 10 or, well, I guess maybe at one time we even led by 14 in the first half, but 10 for sure when those guys had to go out. And you just think, well, if we can just kind of hang in there and buy some time and then get them back in there where they don't have to play cautiously. And it didn't really end up being a factor in the game, but you don't know that early on. And I usually try to err on the side of playing guys when they have fouls rather than not, because so often you end up a guy that you sit a long time and they end the game with 3 fouls, and you could and the only way you get all the minutes out of them is playing them. But anyway, the situation being what it was, we erred on the side of caution, I guess, and Perkins County did a good job of taking advantage of that.
A little angry Jack Hess at one point there in the fourth quarter, and he just kind of took the game over.
Yeah, I think there were a couple plays there where, I think he got banged around a little bit, and it kind of spurred him on, and he really went on a tear there, and his full repertoire was on display then. He from turning him over a couple times, run outs, hitting some long shots, and he really was able to break the game open. And the other guys really fed off his energy. I think, he really raised his level, and everybody around him recognized that and did a great job also.
St. Pat's 68-45 over Perkins County. Now Cozad to wrap up the week. They're off to a good start this season. The Haymakers, a lot goes through the senior Jacob Weatherly, but playing well. And, I talked with Coach Lyons. There's probably a little bit of a revenge factor for your guys.
Yeah, it was a disappointing loss over there last year. I didn't think we played that poorly. I thought they played really well, and I think the situation is the same this year. I think the matchups are similar, and it's going to really come down to whoever plays well. I think both teams are highly capable, and then just whoever's able to really put together a great effort. And you mentioned their guards, those 2 guards, Wojtovic and Weatherly, have really both played for 4 years, so they're highly experienced guys, and so that'll be a challenge for us.
I mean, you got to feel – I know that game you said you didn't feel like you played very good last year. Maybe just didn't shoot real well, but that's just the way sometimes it's going to go. But you've been shooting pretty outstanding the last 4 or 5 games this year.
Yeah, and that's going to be important, and that's actually what kind of was difficult in the first half and even into the early portion of the third quarter is Perkins County really packed their zone in, and we didn't hit much for shots, and that's going to make it tough. And early we were able to get under their zone a little bit, and then they tightened the zone down a little bit, and we didn't hit shots right away, but eventually, of course, Jack went on that tear, and that was when the game kind of opened up. So you got to be able to, we're inside first, obviously, but we've got to be able to hit some shots to balance that.
St. Pat's and Cozad wrapping up a busy week. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Pregame continues after this.
Used to be an old drive-through. Stop in now, get something new. Joe and Gretchen will show you the light. With our used cars, the fun won't stop. The prices are right, the mileage is low. It's a no-pressure sale. Come find and their family and friends.
Here we go, getting ready for our boys nightcap. It is St. Pat's boys and Cozad boys. Our Quick Stop pregame show getting underway. Quick Stop just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere. It is Quick Stop. Let's meet the teams. 9-2 Irish, 6-4 Cozad. The Haymakers under Coach Nick Brose, second year in Cozad. Previously had spent 10 years up in Bridgeport. 6-3 going into last night against Ogallala. They lost 63-49, but a team averaging, this is interesting, they're 6-4. They're averaging 52 points per game, giving up 52 points per game. They've scored 524 points. They've given up 523. Their point differential is 1, but they've won some close games, and they have a plus 500 record. Open the year 4-0. They lost to Ainsworth by 10, beat Central City in overtime, lost to Wood River and Cross County, who were both 9-2. And then they beat Ord, their last victory, January 4th. Against Ogallala, again, lost 63-49. Their best win, 8-3 Cambridge by 17. They beat Central City, who's got a plus 500 record. Their worst loss, none are bad. Ainsworth's a solid D1 team. Wood River and Cross County, we mentioned their good records at 9-2. Ogallala, obviously, is solid as well. Jacob Weatherly, the big one you'll hear from, the senior, number 1, averaging 17 points per game. He can shoot the 3, 35% from downtown. He's been in double figures all games. He has a season high 29, a career high 30 last year. You'll also see a lot of Nathan Ingle, a senior, who's averaging 9 points per game. And then about 4 others that average 5 to 6 points per game as well. This is a team that knocked off St. Pat's a year ago at Cozad. That was an upset. They were a 6-win team by the end of the year, and they won 48-45. I'm certain, actually an 8-win, team win a season a year ago. And so I'm certain the Irish have that on their mind. St. Pat's, meanwhile, 9-2. They've won 6 straight now. They beat Perkins County last night 68-45. And Jack Cass had a dominant second half. He had 20 in the half. He ended up finishing with 31, tied his career high. And rebounding, Irish rebounded really well. Munson had 12, Erickson 10, Moats had 7, Hess had 6. I thought they dominated inside. And Will Moats played a really good game, tied his career high. Irish are averaging now 60 points per game. Our final break, we'll come back. Starting lineups tip-off between St. Pat's and Cozad from McGann. Our nightcap on the way next.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
It's 7:09 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. Next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings. Dine in, carry out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. Welcome back to McGann as we get ready for the final game. A series that has so far tonight been split, well, at least 2-1 actually to Cozad. St. Pat's won the JV girls, JV boys was a Cozad win. Neither of them close on either side. Varsity girls, Cozad won 43-36. Again, St. Pat's at 9-2. Cozad comes in 6-4 on the year. And the Haymakers playing pretty well right now, although did lose one Ogallala last night, 63-49. But, of course, Irish fans would know that team's pretty solid, and so not a bad loss by any means. If you're a Cozad team there, Ogallala playing really well. They're 10-1 on the year and top 10 in the C1 rankings as well. Again here at McGann, a good crowd on hand. Should be a good night of basketball here between St. Pat's and Cozad. And again, St. Pat's trying to knock off Cozad. This has been a tough series for the Irish. Cozad, this is one of the few teams that's had St. Pat's numbers more often than not. They have won 5 of the last 7 games. They're one of the more successful teams in recent history against St. Pat's. They won in an upset last year, 48-45, and back and forth game. Irish Missed 4 free throws in the fourth quarter. They went 5 of 14 at the line in the foul line. It was an ugly game. But in the last 7 meetings, outside of 2 years ago, you take that one away, the margin of victory is 5. And there have been 2 overtime games. So usually it's been a pretty good one. Let's meet the starting lineups. Jacob Weatherly, the senior, number 1, who's averaging 17 points per game for Cozad at 6-4. Tag Sasali, a junior, number 14, he's averaging 6 points per game. Number 15, Nolan Witovic, a senior, 6 points, 3 rebounds, a team high 5 assists. Number 23, Nathan Ingle, a senior, 9 points, 5 rebounds. And number 42, Paul Cole, a senior, who's averaging 5 a game. Nick Bros, second year at Cozad, previous 10 at Bridgeport, so the Irish pretty familiar with him. Meanwhile, for St. Pat's at 9-2, Jack Hess, the 6'1 senior, went over 1,300 career points on Friday night, averaging 20 a game, coming off a career high 31. Sam Krashinsky, the 5'11 sophomore, he's averaging 3 points, 3 assists a game. Will Moats now up to 5 points per game. He has a career high last night against Perkins County of 10. Brecken Erickson, the 6'3 sophomore, who's a rebound away from averaging a double-double at 13 and 9. And Caleb Munson, the 6'3 senior, 8 points, 7 rebounds per game for him as well. Bill O'Malley, 11th year, 191 wins in that time here at St. Pat's. Irish in the home whites. Cozad in the road reds with the Haymakers across the front in white. As we get this one underway from McGann. Glad you're with us on KODY and online at HuskerRadio.com. We've got Brecken Collins on the video side here today for our final game of the evening, St. Pat's and Cozad boys. Meeting in center circle, Paul Cole on the left, Caleb Munson on the right to crank this one up. And we'll get this one underway and finish off our evening, finish off a busy week of basketball for St. Pat's. Back-to-back weeks of 3 games in a week. That doesn't happen very often. Tip 1 by Cozad. They'll work left to right in your radio dial. Jacob Weatherly, the senior guard, picks it up and gets it into the hands of Witovic to set up the offense for the Haymakers. They work left to right in your radio dial. Ball comes to the elbow. That's Ingle. He'll kick out to Sasali. Wheel offense as he hands off to Weatherly. Hess on him. That's a lefty-lefty matchup. Ball right to Ingle. Erickson cuts off baseline. Ingle trapped with his pass and gets it to Sasali. 30 seconds in, scoreless so far, no shots. Sasali into the right corner. Baseline drive, contested shot. He gets it in over top of Munson. Nice shot by Tag Sasali. The junior averages 6 a game, puts Cozad up 2-0. And Cozad, man-to-man defense, it looks like. Irish start to run their ocean offense. Over the top pass, they get Hess underneath. He'll bring it out to the three-point line. He'll turn and shoot a 3 in the corner. Too hard, long rebound, chased down by Cozad. Hess knocked down his first 3 of the game last night. He ended up with 31, misses that one. Sasali into the front court, out front 2-0. And here's Ingle working on Erickson. Will drive on him. Will pass late to Sasali out to the wing. Now to Weatherly, who again averages 17 a game. He'll dribble to the elbow, stop. Kick to Sasali in the corner. He'll drive around his defender. Baseline pass to Ingle. His shot blocked, got his own rebound now. They'll put back up and in. Boy, that stalled on the rim and fell in. Cozad's grabbed a 4-0 lead, a minute 20 into this one. On our scoreboard, brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Moats, top to Erickson. Left wing to Trushinsky. Let's see if the Irish look to go inside. They do have a height advantage. Hess with the ball fake and drive. Hess to the lane. Left-handed layup up and in. His first points, 4-2. 6:23 opening quarter. That's tough to stop. He Paul faked out on the wing and then kind of held up, a little hesitation on the free throw line. Now he gets a steal on the right wing. He'll drive. He'll lay one on the right side. No, but clanging into the wall. The foul charge to Witovic. And it'll be Hess to the line for a pair of free throws. Off the turnover from Cozad, Witovic commits the first foul of the game. Hess at the line this year, 82%. He has been dynamite. The lefty puts that one up and in. Now 41 of 50 at the line. He had 20 against Cozad a year ago, 17 as a sophomore. But again, one of his best games of his career last night. And buries them both, ties the game at 4. Just like that, evened all up. 6:10 quarter 1. Full court man pressure. Ingle gets it. He'll work against Erickson left to right. And Ingle will do the job, getting it across the mid-stripe. Stops high right, hands it off now into the hands of Weatherly. Does not look to shoot yet. Now Sasali with it between the circles. Works against Trushinsky. Hands off to Ingle on the wheel offense. Now comes left side. That is Wojtovic, guarded by Moats. Moats gives up a little bit of room in the lane. Wojtovic got around him, layup in the lane, doesn't go. Moats has the rebound. He had a career-high 7 just last night. 4-4, Irish can have their first lead with 5:39 in quarter one. See if they try to get Erickson the ball inside. That's where the offense has been living this season. Here's Trushinsky baseline, cut off. Has to outlet it, ball thrown away by Trushinsky. Weatherly steal, and as he takes off the other way, a foul committed to prevent a layup. It will be the first on Trushinsky, first on North Platte St. Pat's. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Subs in, Monty Brooks Fulmer, sophomore, 3 points per game coming in off the bench. And Cozad also subbed in, I think one more, yes, Cash Kitka, a junior who averages 6 points per game. 5:20, quarter one, 4-4 tie. Weatherly, baseline drive, bounce pass, left block, up, over the rim and in. Cash Kitka, the junior, gets inside, 6'4". Good find from Weatherly. Irish quickly find Munson in the lane. Munson layup up and in. He just kind of leaked underneath. Good find from Trushinsky, who averages 3 dimes a game. He ties the game at 6 apiece. That was a beautiful pass. And boy, when you've got a leaping Caleb Munson, that's a pretty high percentage pass. And errant pass, that ball goes through the hands of Weatherly, saving through the hand of Brooks Fulmer. It'll be the second turnover on Cozad. And here's Andrew Brocious in off the bench, the 5'11 juniors, averaging 5 a game, the team high. 33% from downtown, although he went 0 for last night. They'll need him to come alive offensively today. 6-6 ball game. Brooks Fulmer guarding Hess. Left wing, top to Munson, right side Brocious. Can't get it to Erickson. Now to Moats up top. Moats will turn and shoot a 3. Miss it long. Rebound, Brooks Fulmer. Good box out on Hess. Into the front court, Weatherly. 6-6 squared up. 4.5 to go, quarter one. Engel out front. Dribble driving in. Help defense stripped it away. Moats fighting for it. It falls into the hands of Wojtovic, though. Now Brooks Fulmer with it on the wing. Comes back up top to Wojtovic. Offense reset with Monty Brooks Fulmer. Now to the hands of Engel. 4:13 opening frame. 6-6 evened up between St. Pat's Cozad. Here's an entry pass into Kitka. He'll backdoor right side. Wojtovic drives in. Wojtovic layup and one. Physical finish by Nolan Wojtovic, and he'll draw the foul on Munson. 8-6 the lead to Cozad, and Munson commits his first. Team second. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And Cozad will shoot their first foul line shot, 56% on the year as a team. Wojtovic 43% going into last night, but he hits that one. Following suit of the girls team, who were dynamite, 12 of 15 in the game. 4 minutes, opening quarter, 9-6 Haymakers by 3. And there's a kick ball by Weatherly. It'll stay with St. Pat's on the right sideline. Paul Cole back in, Sasali back in as well. Coach Rose subbing early and often here in this game. Moats to send it in. We'll find Hess, who has 4 of the team's 6 points. Comes right to Will Moats, 3:50 quarter one. Erickson pops out, gets it to Hess near wing. He'll drive on Brooks Fulmer. Baseline, layup, no. Drew foul, though. Might have been the help defense that committed the foul. That's a hard run there, and it is on Monty Brooks Fulmer, the on-ball defender. His first, team second, and Hess back to the line. 4 points for Hess today. And the first foul line shot is a swish for him. He has 5. The Cedar Room is the most unparalleled restaurant experience you'll find. With its unique atmosphere of modern meets rustic, you'll feel cozy yet elegant, all while enjoying their delicious American fusion cuisine. Find the Cedar Room, downtown North Platte, or visit thecedarroomne.com. Hess hits both. He's got 6 now, and the lead is 1, 9-8. Haymakers inbound. Hess almost takes the steal away from Weatherly. He knocks it out, though. Remain Haymaker ball. Now cue it in and get some full court pressure here. Really the hard part is just getting the ball inbound. And Perkins County had trouble with that. There's a kick ball by Brocious on the inbound. It'll remain with Sasali, same spot to inbound it. This time looking. This is the challenge. Ball tipped out again by Brocious. Now they'll inbound, I think, on the near sideline. They will. They'll move Sasali over. You keep doing that because you just get one bad pass and you get a steal. Inbound now, Weatherly wide open, but Brocious swats it away into the crowd again. Well, we're leaking the game away second by second. 3:44, quarter one. Still 9-8. Andrew playing cornerback there, and he's just denying everything. Now the inbound right into the hands of Hess. Hess will turn and shoot, put a shot up and in, and that's why you do it, folks. 10-9, Irish have their first lead. That's why you deny all those passes you got to steal. Other way, Hess on the other end takes another pass away. Back-to-back turnovers from Cozad. Irish have the lead 10-9. That was a sequence there. Andrew Broch's setup. Hess pull-up three doesn't go. Might have been a little too deep for him. His second attempt 0 for 2. The rebound to Cozad. Down 10-9. Weatherly baseline drive underneath. Passes in the lane. Finds Kitcup. Layup up and in. Boy, Weatherly finding some beautiful passes to Cash Kitcup. And that lead flips back to Cozad, 11-10. Brocious near wing to Hess. Jack open again on Brooks Fulmer. Misses that one short. Jack 0 for 3 from downtown, but does have 8 points. 11-10 Haymakers by 1. 3 minutes to go in our opening quarter. Kitka looking inside for Cole, not there. Instead comes to Sasali. Now back to the far wing to Monty Brooks Fulmer. Pick and roll with Cole. Brooks Fulmer will try the 3. Miss it. Backside rebound. Munson, one and done. And the Irish down 11-10. 2:37 opening quarter. Back to work. Boy, they haven't looked to find Erickson. Now they find him over the top pass. Right block and one for Brecken Erickson. Feed the beast inside. Big finish by 52. And the lead 12-11 for St. Pat's. And boy, I was wondering how long that was going to go on, where the Irish didn't target Brecken Erickson inside. The foul was to Cole, his first. That over-the-top pass is a thing of beauty. That was a nice one. In is Connor Hasenauer for the first time. Trushinsky back in. And Munson with 2 points, or Erickson with 2 points. Goes to the line for the three-point play, and he'll put it in. Lead to St. Pat's, 13-11. Flipping back and forth. 2:28 opening quarter. Brooks Fulmer across the timeline, now guarded by Hasenauer. Comes offside for Sasali. Moats now picking up Weatherly as Hess went to the bench for a breather. Right corner with it is Kitka. It's Cash. There's 2 of them on the roster. Back left side to Weatherly. Down low to Brooks Fulmer. He squares up on Hasenauer. Drives baseline. 15-footer on the end line. No. Erickson on the rebound. Pretty good D there by Connor Hasenauer. 2 minutes. Quarter 1. 13-11 St. Pat's here against Cozad at home. Hasenauer, right wing. Comes up top to Erickson. Back left wing. And now Brocious, turnaround 3, top of the key. Short rebound to Brooks Fulmer. Brooks Fulmer into the front court with a $1:40 to play. Loses the ball on the near sideline. Throws it away. Trushinsky lost it. Brooks Fulmer gets it back. Sasali on the wing. Now they swing around. Weatherly leaked open. 3 up and in. Jacob Weatherly had 13 going into last night. Shooting 35%. The lead back to Cozad, 14-13. 1:20 to play in our opening quarter. Weatherly can dial up that shot. Brocious right wing. I guarantee you Coach wants the ball going inside. Brocious gets it back after the pass kicked out to him. Over the top pass again to Erickson. He backs down left. Block, put it in. Physical finish. He's got 5. That's where the ball's going to go right now. Lead to St. Pat's 15-14. Sasali across the timeline with 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. In a 5 lead change quarter. Moats picking up Weatherly, drives, lost the ball. Kitka throws it back in right in the hands of Trushinsky though. 2-on-1. Trushinsky driving over the head of Erickson. Little too much mustard on that pass. Turnover to Cozad. Turnover on the Irish after a turnover by Cozad. Haymakers bring Engel back in to join Cole, Sasali, Brooks Fulmer, and the inbounder is Witovic. Weatherly gets a breather with 46 seconds to go in the opening quarter. A 1-point lead for St. Pat's, 15-14. Inbound comes to Engel. And he'll bring it across the timeline left to right. Engel working on Trushinsky on the near wing. Oh, might have gotten away with 2. Oh, I think that was 2 travels. I think he got a hop and then he switched his pivot foots. 30 seconds now. Top it comes to Brooks Fulmer. He'll throw out front into the hands of Witovic, who now Moats is guarding as their next best offensive threat. Witovic working with 20 seconds out near the spike line, down 1, backs up. It looks like they're playing for last shot. Will tightly on him. Witovic got away, goes short corner with 13 seconds, trapped in the corner. He'll backdoor pass, tipped out by Trushinsky. It'll remain with Cozad with 9.4 seconds to go in the quarter. And they'll inbound in that far corner. Subbing back in is Weatherly here for the 15-14 game. And the inbound coming here Looking. They get it into Cole with 8 seconds. Ball out front to Engel with 6 with 5. He'll set up Sasali, a 3 in the right corner. That won't fall. Rebound to Cole. His putback at the buzzer is in. Just kind of fell into the hands of Paul Cole, and fitting a lead change gets us to the end of the first quarter, 16-15. Haymakers by 1 here in the end of the first quarter. Our second next on KODY.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Have you heard the news? Enrollment is up at the North Platte Catholic Schools, and we're excited to keep growing. I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to see what the buzz is all about. Join us and experience the difference a faith-filled education can make for your child. We're proud of our caring teachers, challenging curriculum, commitment to service, and daily focus on faith. An education at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School is an investment you won't regret. Enrollment is open. Call today to schedule a tour, 532-1874.
Irish go immediately inside to start the second quarter to Brecken Erickson. He's fouled from behind, not on a shot, with 7:53 to play in the second quarter. The foul to Cash Kitka, his first, team fourth. Irish will inbound it underneath, down 1. 6 lead changes in that opening quarter. Hess with a game-high 8. They find him in the lane. Hess down low to Munson, through his hands. Turnover, third of the game. And it'll be Haymaker ball. Haymakers, meanwhile, balanced attack. They've had 6 score already. Full court pressure here from St. Pat's. And the bounce pass comes into Engel. They'll clear out. They'll get it back into the hands of Witovic, who will bring it across the timeline. Starters for both squads to start up the second quarter. Witovic backing up to the three-point line. Now to Sasali, who drives. Sasali finds Kitka, and then Kitka lays it in. He already has 6 in the game. Cash Kitka, the junior, ties his average of 6 per game, and it's an 18-15 lead. I gotta imagine Coach O'Malley wasn't thrilled with the defense in that opening quarter, giving up 16 points. Here's Hess driving in, contested shot in the lane, rims off, the rebound tipped to him. He'll go up, he'll put another one up, wrap the roll in, he's in double figures with 10. 18-17. This might be a game he could go for a lot, and now falling down is Witovic as he gets bumped down by Will Motes, who commits his first foul, team third. 7:02 second quarter action. And inbounding, Witovic near sideline, right next to Coach O'Malley. Looks, and he'll bounce pass it into Engel. Now a minute into our second frame. Weatherly right wing, he's got a three-pointer, that's it so far. He'll drive on Hess, get baseline, get position, blocked from behind by Jack. He got beat, but Hess still won the battle. Irish bring it into the front court here. 18-17, down 1. Ball right wing to Motes. Hands off to Munson. Around the perimeter. Alno to Erickson. Kitka reading it. Throws it back into the hands of Weatherly. Good play by Kitka. Turnover St. Pat's. Kitka playing really well right now off the bench. Corner. Sasali, 3 in transition. Doesn't go. And the rebound to Hess. Into the front court to Motes. Running. Motes going to drive. Spin in the lane. Motes shot off the glass. Missed. The rebound out, though, to Munson. Munson, top to Hess. Down low. Finds Erickson. Good find. Brecken with 7. A beautiful dime from Jack Hess to lead to St. Pat's by 1, 19-18. No look pass. Nearly 2 minutes into our second quarter. The lead 1. Engel loses it out on the near sideline. Out of bounds. Turnover. 6th of the day for the Haymakers. 6:02 second quarter, 19-18. St. Pat's right now by 1. Hess gets it out near the spike line. He'll come right side for Trushinsky. He'll go back to Hess. One-on-one action. He spins. What a move, but he can't finish it. Got his own rebound, though, and in traffic, puts it up and in. Hess is playing physical again. Boy, at one point yesterday, He just got mad, and he went off for 20 points, including 14 in the fourth quarter. He dominated the end of that game, and starting to see a little bit of that as he has 12 of the team's 21. The lead 3 to St. Pat's. Wojtovic out front, stopping at the foul line. Shot gets it to Weatherly. He'll kick to Sasali. Corner 3 for him is up. This one buried. Sasali, his 12th of the year. Haymakers have hit 2 long balls. We have our third tie at 21 apiece. Hess has done his damage inside, has not shot a 3. There's a bad pass by Munson. Weatherly steal, he'll drive, he'll lay that one up and in. Weatherly with 5, and the lead back to Cozad, 23-21. Here's Moats right wing. Looks inside, instead comes up top to Erickson. Back near wing, Krasinski. Looks in for Munson, finds Hess. Turnaround 3, top of the key. Too hard, rebound. Cozad, other way, Haymakers. Up 2 now with the ball. Wojtovic near baseline drive, drives in, layup missed, body foul on Erickson. 2 foul line shots as Erickson commits his first, team 4th. Clock stops with 4:37 to play here in our second quarter. And the foul line shot from Wojtovic, who is 1 for 1 in this game. He is the only free throw of the game for Cozad, short on that one. Multiple subs in. Jackson Roberts' first action of the day, the 6'1 sophomore, averaging 4 games. Eric Branch also in, averaging 2 a game. And Monty Brooks-Fulmer back in, along with Cord Kitka, a junior. I'd guess the twins, and Cole back in as well. Cash has had 6. It's the first action for Cord. Free throw by Wojtovic. That one in. Excuse me, he's got 4. Lead is 3 for Cozad, 24-21. Largest lead for either team. 4. Branch near side, top to Roberts. Hess right side, looks in for Erickson. Whoa, it was there, just too late. Left side, Moats, open 3 for Will. And he hits! Will Moats, he's eating up. That's his first 3 of the year. But I tell you what, coming off a career high just yesterday, I think he's got a lot of confidence in his shot right now. And we're tied at 24. Brooks-Fulmer driving, bounce passing into the corner, and it was tipped by St. Pat's. It'll remain Haymaker ball underneath. And here's Noah Shoemaker, a freshman, in for the first time. He's averaging 2 a game off the bench. Sees his first action here. Inbound here, inline right. Wojtovic finds Cole. He'll bang around on Roberts. Kick out. Shoemaker open 3. No. Rebound into the hands of Hess. Irish right now tied at 24. Hess up top, left wing to Moats. Over the top to Erickson, double down, he'll put up on him the lane, no. Roberts with the rebound, he pulled it down, and as he went back up, got blocked. Cole then on the rebound, his outlet pass though stolen away, and then Branch throws it away into the hands of Monty Brooks-Fulmer. Nobody wants to hold on to the ball there. And it's Cozad ball, 24 all, 3:30 to play, second quarter. Wojtovic working against Moats, top of the key. Stops, so he'll hand it off to Monty Brooks-Fulmer. Now left side it comes to Kitka, that's Cord. Back to Brooks-Fulmer. Baseline drive is cut off. Poked away by Branch, out off of Zarek. Remains with Cozad underneath. Multiple subs back in for Cozad. Here is Tag Sasali back in. Cash, Kitka, and Engel. So Weatherly sitting right now, the team's leading scorer by average, although not today. They've had a nice balanced attack though. Sending it in is Shoemaker. Freshman gets it into Brooks-Fulmer out on the wing. Moats guarding him, boy, tightly guarded. Now he drives on him, falls down as he passes out to Hess. Hess into the front court, crosses over. Hess working the left side, goes baseline, bangs in, lays it up. No, but he draws a foul. And Jack will go back to the line where he's already 4 for 4. 12 points for the senior. Foul to Tag Sasali, his first. Team 5th with 3:05 to go in the second quarter. And the lefty will shoot 2 more. First one is rims off for Hess, still 24 all. 8 lead changes, 4 ties already in this game. Weatherly checking back in. That game a year ago, Cozad won by 3. It was a back and forth game. I know it had a bunch of lead changes. I'm not sure how many, but it was a tight game just like this. Hess's second free throw in and out, back in. He'll settle in now with 13. The lead 1 for St. Pat's, 25-24. Engel working against Erickson. Lost the ball in the backcourt. Brecken with a steal. Brecken gonna drive in, put the layup up and in. That's not something you see too often. A post guarding full court and getting the steal. So Solly down 3 now across the timeline. Working on Will Moats. Backdoor pass to Weatherly in the lane. Underneath pass. Ball tipped, stolen away by Hess. He's got Moats in the front court if he can find him. He'll drive instead himself all the way to the rack. Olay to the hoop. 29-24, the lead is 5 for the Irish. Largest lead. And a steal on the inbounds and an and one for Jack Hess. How many times have we seen him do that? An inbound steal, put on the and one. And your Swift Auto Center play of the game at the end of this one. Likely that sequence right there. A quick 4-0 run on back-to-back turnovers. Now a 7-point lead, and Hess misses that free throw. He gets the rebound, though, tipped out to Zarek Branch. Now to Hess, he'll try a 3, short. And the rebound, Will Moats. Back to Hess. Left side, he'll drive to the rack. Floated up, no. Rebound, Roberts put back up, no. Rebound, Erickson. He lost it on the way up. Cozad tosses up ahead to Kitka. He'll lay it up and in. Cash Kitka with 2:08 to go. It's 31-26. That's a nice sequence there by Cozad. Boy, when that one could have gotten away. So, in all of that, a missed layup, or missed free throw, multiple rebounds in that sequence there by the Irish that nobody could finish, and then Kitka goes the other way and makes it 31-26. What a sequence that was. I gotta make sure I think I missed one for Jack there. I did. He's got now 9 in the quarter, 17 in the game. This might be a big one for number 2. 31-26, and boy, has he been playing monster ball as of late. I mean, just unreal ball. His last 3 games, 23, 28, 31, and he's on his way to a new career high. Irish will have it, up 5. Meanwhile, Cash Kitka, unless he got a new season high last night against Ogallala, he's on his way. He only has 1 double-figure game against Ord. That was 10. He has 8 in the first half. 2 minutes, 3 seconds. Hess will walk it across the timeline. He's done all this without a three-pointer, too, mind you. 0 for 5 on the perimeter. Erickson, left side to Jack Hess. Looks inside instead as Brocious is back in the game, gets it between the circles. Right side to Moats, minute 48, second quarter. Brocious left wing, looks in, instead goes to Hess at the free throw line. He'll drive, float one, no. Rebound, Roberts inside. He'll kick out to Brocious. Brocious will try a 3 on the wing, and he'll hit. He'd gone on a nice little streak of not hitting one. Big offensive rebound by Roberts, and the lead is 8. Largest of the game with 90 seconds to go in the second. Witovic across the timeline for the Haymakers. Hands off to Webb. No, fakes the handoff. Drives instead. Man gets the layup to go. Physical finish. He's strong. And he has 6, 34-28. Irish into their front court. Up 6 with a minute 10 to go here in the second quarter. Hess left wing. Thinking about it, not shooting. Guarded by Sasali. Now comes to Brocious. Right wing Moats. 59 seconds to go in the opening half. Brocious down low to Erickson. Turnaround shot, left block, no. Put back, Roberts in the air! How about Jackson Roberts in the air? 2 points, 3 rebounds, 8-point game. 45 seconds to go. He is a weapon inside, just being physical. And the Irish are big right now. I don't know Munson out there, but still physical out there. Here's a ball left side to Sasali, 33 seconds. Sasali working against Brocious, near wing. Comes up top with Tovik with 28 seconds. Coach Bros calling out number 2. We'll see if that means play for last shot. It did in the first quarter. A little high-low. Comes up top. Here now into the hands of Engel. Engel down inside to a posted up with Tovik. Sets up Sasali, open 3 right wing. Doesn't go. Rebound is tipped into the hands of Hess. 10 seconds. Jack into the front court driving. Layup on the right side. In! St. Pat's by 10. 3 seconds to go. Sasali, half-court heave, short. And the end of the first half goes to the Irish. The lead 10, 38-28 here at McGann. Coming up at half, we'll get you all the numbers. Our halftime show presented by the St. Pat's Catholic School Endowment. But when we return, we'll have another edition of Irish Intermission. We'll talk with senior Jack Lynn from North Platte St. Pat's. That's coming up next. Again on Husker Radio's KODY. Halftime score, 38-28. St. Pat's with the lead on Husker Radio.
Lincoln County's outstanding news alternative is the North Platte Bulletin. For 17 years, the Bulletin has informed you of breaking news, courts, entertainment, state news, and sports from Lincoln County area, courtesy of an experienced staff that delivers unbiased and honest news coverage. Pick up a copy of the Bulletin in Lincoln County and surrounding towns. Subscribe or check out NorthPlatteBulletin.com. Annual subscriptions come at an affordable price. The Bulletin, your homegrown, hometown newspaper.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
Back here on Irish Intermission, another edition here as we talk with a senior at North Platte St. Pat's, Jack Lynn. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
How's senior year going?
Right now it's going pretty good.
I know you're new to St. Pat's, so how do you like the school?
I liked it overall, even though there are some downsides, but I feel like the pros kind of outweigh the cons, so I do enjoy being here.
Is it tougher than you thought it would be, or about the same, or school-wise?
Like academic-wise, It was definitely more challenging because the standards are higher in a private school than like a public school that I used to be at.
Yeah. Do you like that?
I don't have much distraction here, so I can kind of focus on academics, so it's fine.
That's good. That's good. I know you're out for basketball. First time out for basketball?
Yeah, first time out.
And so why'd you go out? What drew you to that?
Well, I've had interest in basketball since like 8th grade and 9th grade, but I never got a chance. I'm at old school because it was a pretty populated school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you enjoying it?
Yeah, I do enjoy it, even though I'm not that good, but I feel like, I enjoy it, and this is my last year, so I don't want to have any regrets.
Yeah, without a doubt. Go out. Do you like Coach O'Malley?
I do. He kind of pushes us and try to do what's the best for us.
I know you guys practice a lot in the mornings. Is that tough, or is that okay for you?
It's very tough for me, but I feel like the other people, my teammates, they got it handled down because they're kind of used to it. But I'm getting the hang of it, and I just try to embrace the process because I know it's probably for the better of me.
It sounds brutal. I'm not going to lie. I didn't have to do that when I was in high school, so I'm kind of thankful for that. But, you guys are having a pretty good year overall. Do you feel like you're getting the hang of it and getting better at it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm slowly improving, but I hope I can just keep doing what I'm doing and just get better.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Talking with Jack Lynn, a senior here at North Platte St. Pat's. Jack, you're going to graduate in May. What do you want to do once you're done with graduation?
I want to go to like a tech school and probably major like in something in computer science, cybersecurity probably, most likely.
That's a good field to go into right now.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. You're not going to have a problem getting a job in cybersecurity, right?
Yeah, my teacher told me that like there's a lot of like demand for this position, and I like this field, and it's kind of where my passion lies. So
I was going to say, is that a hobby of your, computers and technology?
Yeah, it always has been since when I was like at a young age, so I just have interest in it.
That's very cool, man. That's a good field to go into. So do you have any idea where you might want to go to college?
So right now there's like 2 colleges on my radar that I'm highly probably going to go. So there's Southeast in Lincoln, and there's Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. Oh, those are 2 pretty different colleges, but so how do you get to make your decision?
I want to make my decision based on like how much scholarship I can get from each of them, and just kind of see the pros and cons of each of them and kind of outweigh it and see which one's the better option to go.
You're wearing the Virginia Tech colors today, though.
Oh, really?
I'm just saying that color's pretty close to what their colors are.
I didn't realize that.
That's all right. Jack Lynn, a senior here at St. Pat's. Are you ready to graduate?
Oh, yeah. I am ready to graduate. I'm pretty anticipated for it.
All right. Very good. Very good. Well, best of luck your second semester, and best of luck the rest of the basketball season. And good luck going to wherever you might go, Virginia Tech or Lincoln. And I appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.
All right. Another edition of Irish Intermission. We'll have more halftime coming up after this.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? Use Occasions in North Platte, the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Welcome back to McGinn Activity Center. We're at halftime here. Our halftime presented by the St. Pat's Catholic School Endowment. At the break, 38-28. St. Pat's with the 10-point advantage here at home against Cozad. But a first half that was back and forth until the end. 9 lead changes. And we had 4 ties in that first half. But the Irish open it up just a little bit at the end of that second quarter. Numbers 15 and 23 by quarter, 38.5. Jack Hess is 0 for 5 on threes, but he has 19 points and 4 rebounds in the first half. 5 of 6 at the foul line. Boy, is he playing good ball right now. 9 for Brecken Erickson, 3 apiece for Will Motes, Andrew Brocious, 2 apiece for Jackson Roberts and Caleb Munson. St. Pat's 2 for 10 on the three-point line, 6 of 8 at the charity stripe, 6 turnovers, 4 fouls, nobody with more than 1. Led by as many as 10, that's what they lead here at the break. Cozad, meanwhile, 16 and 12 by quarter, 28.5. Led by Cash Kitka with 8 off the bench. He's played really well. 6 from Wojtovic, 5 apiece from Weatherly and Sasali, and 2 apiece from Engel and Cole. 2 of 8, on the three-point line for Cozad. 2 for 3 at the charity stripe. 11 turnovers in that first half. 5 fouls. Again, everybody with 1 that has 1. Led by as many as 4. They trail by 10 here at the break. Again, 38-28 the score. St. Pat's by 10. Our second half coming up from again right after this.
North Platte welcomes Hilton True Wide's newest brand, True Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax on the patio by the fire pit with your favorite beverage from the well-stocked pantry, including wine and beer. Enjoy a state-of-the-art 55-inch television in your room and complimentary hot breakfast buffet. Earn and redeem Hilton's Honor Points. Book your True Guaranteed Best Rate at Hilton.com. The True by Hilton at exit 179 just off I-80 North Platte.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte, providing medical testing that is easy, convenient, and efficient. With 2 convenient locations in the Westfield Shopping Center and in the Health Pavilion, Pathology Services is available for all your testing needs. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of North Platte St. Patrick's athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
Welcome back to McGann here, KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM, 38-28 here at the halftime break. St. Pat's by 10 here to this point. Tanner Struckman again, Brecken Collins on our video producing side. Enjoying a pickle or cucumber. He's gone through, you've been to the concession stand a hefty amount tonight. Mom, Dad, the money you gave him, it's gone. Not quite. Not yet. Oh, I didn't give it. It's his money. All right. Right? Good for you. All right, 38-28. Second half coming up. Boy, story of that first half is Hess again. I mean, it's hard to become a broken record, but he's just playing so well. 19 more. The kicker is if he gets going on the three-point line, what does he reach? Because he's already 12 away from tying his career high, and he has to hit a 3. And as you can easily see, yesterday he had 4 threes in the fourth quarter in that game. See how this is. If this stays a tight ball game, we're looking at a big game from him, I would imagine, unless Cozad changes something up and is able to slow him down. I'm certain that has to be a focal point. I would think Coach O'Malley, better second quarter of defense, but that first quarter wasn't great. We'll see if they buckle down. Witovic working against Will Moats. He's strong as Witovic. Top of the key, trying to backdoor to Weatherly. It wasn't there. Witovic to the rack, though. Layup and an and one. Well, that couldn't have started out better for Cozad, as Witovic gets the and one. And the foul to Moats from behind as well. He got beat. His second foul, team first 10 seconds in. And Witovic with 8 points, 2 for 3 at the line today. He shot all their free throws, misses that one. Hess has his 5th rebound. 38-30, 15 seconds into our third quarter. Here's Brecken Erickson. Right wing it comes Trushinsky. Erickson floats down to the block. They go up top to Hess instead. Back to Trushinsky. Now they find Erickson working on Cole. Spins in the lane. Shot over the rim. Got it to roll in. 11 for Erickson. I think he's got a pretty good advantage inside. 40-30. Witovic to cue it in the backcourt to Sasali. Guarded by Trushinsky, and Sasali will work the left hand and now spin to get to the right hand and come across the mid-stripe. Right side, he'll drive into the lane, kick out. Witovic will try a triple, and in and out. The rebound, though, to Cole. He brought it down low, and the arrow to St. Pat's on the jump ball. Take that. 7:09 third quarter, 40-30. Here's Trushinsky, across the mid-stripe, up 10. That's their largest lead several times in this game. Moats, high right. Now motion offense against this man-to-man defense. They go inside to Erickson on the left block. He turns off the block and in. He's too strong. 4 straight, 13 in the game for Brecken. The lead is 12. Weatherly gets away from Hess across the timeline. Weatherly dangerous, hands off to Engel. He drives in, stops, kicks out Witovic. Long to top of the key, way off the mark. The rebound tipped into the hands of Brecken Erickson. That's 2 quick one-and-dones from Cozad. St. Pat's lead is 12, looking for more. 90 seconds in to our third quarter, and it's been a heavy dose of Erickson. See if they go back to him. They've got him posted up. Instead, they come left. Hess gets an open three, his best look. Too hard. Rebound, though, to Munson in the lane. Another opportunity. Trushinsky drives, finds Erickson in the lane, goes to the left block. He's held before he can shoot it. Paul Cole trying to do whatever he can right now, defending Brecken Erickson. And Brecken's winning the battle. That's Cole's second foul. Inbounding here is Trushinsky. He looks in the lane, got to get it out there. He's going to have to throw it out now. 5-second call, didn't release it quick enough. Turnover number 7 for St. Pat's. Coach O'Malley maybe saying, boy, that seemed like 4.7 seconds instead of 5. That's not what he said. I just assumed that's what he said. He probably wouldn't say that. He had some smile, though, as he looked at the off official. Here's Sasali across the timeline, down 12. For Cozad, they're kind of at a point here. They got to find a couple buckets. Weatherly thought about a deep three. Hess guarding, lefty on lefty. Weatherly spins on him, left-handed layup missed. Good defense. Munson on the rebound, out to Hess, into the front court. Hess coast to coast, drives in. Hess right-handed layup missed. Erickson on the rebound. He's stripped on the way up. He'll get free throws. And Brecken dominating the quarter. All 4 points will go back to the line. Engel commits foul 1. 5:51 third quarter, 42-30, and Coach Bro's going to take a timeout here. Down 12. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu.
At Sandhill State Bank, we know the communities and values of the Sandhillers. That's why we've built our mortgage solutions with you in mind. Our experienced mortgage officers are ready to help make this process simple and easy, as it should be. At Sandhill State Bank, we make buying a home easy with our flexible mortgage options, dedicated team, competitive rates, and our easy application process. Visit sandhillstate.com for your complete guide to get you started in your home loan application. Sandhill State Bank. This is our home. This is your bank.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to come play for a while? Bring your dog to Pazapalooza. With doggy daycare and boarding and staff on site 365 days a year, we are your pet's happy place. Contact us to set up a meet and greet with your dog prior to booking an appointment. Visit pazapaloozaplace.com for more.
It's 7:55 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays, where all in-shop services are half price. And CT Computer Services, technology solved. To the line goes Brecken Erickson out of the timeout, up 12, 5:51 third quarter action. And Brecken, 13 points, nails the free throw, give him 14. And a lot of him and Jack Hess. The next leading scorer has 3. That's Moats and Brocious. It's been a two-headed monster so far. Erickson short on that one, but Munson on the rebound. One power dribble, layup up and in. Caleb with 3 and 4 on his 4th rebound as well. The lead is 15. Big offensive board. Wojtovic across the timeline. He was the inbounder, got it right back. Holds up on the wing, comes back to the spike line. Sets it up. Drug his foot, but passed in time to Cole. Hand off here to Engel. Back to Cole. He'll come near side. Wojtovic was cutting. Ball went outside to the bench. Turnover. 5:25 in our third. Irish trying to open this one up a little bit. And it has been a heavy dose of the posts in this third quarter. Hess directs Trushinsky left. Now he'll come back right. Zone defense. Little 1-3-1 here from the Haymakers. Erickson skips far side for Jack. Hess ball fakes. Trying to cut in, doesn't see the lane. Moats goes to the high post to Munson. He'll try the elbow shot. Doesn't go. Put back by Hess in the lane in. 7th rebound, 21st points. It's 47 to 30. Near steal by Munson in the backcourt. Now it's Weatherly into the front court. Been a quiet day for him, just 5 points. He'll find a cutting Cole, and Cole throws it up and misses it, but he traveled. He never really got full control of the ball. And it'll be St. Pat's ball off the turnover. Here's the Kitkas both in, Cash and Cord, and Monty Brooks Fulmer in. Deep team, 9 have played for Coach Bros. And a game, again, it was at last tied at 24 apiece and a 23-6 run since then. Here's Trushinsky against that 1-3-1 with Brooks Fulmer at the top of it. Hess will try a 3 on the left wing. In and out, rebound. Munson gets it somehow, and he'll pass in the air right to the hands of a Kitka. And a turnover. Other way, Cozad. Brooks Fulmer, left corner. Weatherly, baseline drive. Missed from behind. Hess with another high rebound. Into the front court comes Hess. Hess stops, passes to Erickson. Shot in the lane, rolls over the rim and in. I think Brecken there was just looking for full contact, didn't get the call, but he still rolled it in for a 19-point lead. And Brecken with now 7 in the quarter, 16 in the game, halfway through our third quarter. Irish are opening this one up a little bit. Brooks Fulmer, high right, picks up his dribble. Trap now coming out. Now to Kitka, that's Cash. He'll hand off to Wojtovic. Wojtovic driving in, and he sees a lane, gets through it, but a body foul push prior to a shot. That one charged to Will Moats. And that'll be Will's third, team's second. Here comes Hazenauer and Brocious for St. Pat's. Moats comes back in. Inbound, or Will stays in the game with those 3 fouls. 3:43 third quarter. Weatherly right side driving on Hazenauer. Got underneath the hoop. Kicks out to Brooks Fulmer. He'll pass near side. That's Kitka. That would be Cord. Up top it comes back to Wojtovic. He'll bounce pass with one hand to Weatherly. Weatherly turns and shoots over Hazenauer. Puts it in. He's got 7. 3:26 third quarter. 49-32. Haymakers down 17. Erickson in the left corner. High left, Brocious. Near wing, Hess. High, down low, good find to Erickson underneath. He'll put it off the glass and in. Just what a pass. 18 for Brecken Erickson. 2 away from a career high and a heck of a pass from Jack Hess, who's only got 2 points in the quarter, but that assist should count for even more. Here's Wojtovic on the baseline, cut off. Now working on Moats, draws his 4th foul. 1-on-1, and Will gets tagged with his 4th there. He'll immediately turn and go to the bench. Sometimes that's going to happen when you guard one of the better players, especially a physical one like Wojtovic. He's strong, and he's going back to the line for his 4th trip. He's got 8 points today. He'll get 2 here. 2:50 to go in the third, 51-32. And the first is up and off the mark for Wojtovic. Here's Branch in, Moats out. Here's Cole in for Cozad. Second foul line shot, down 19. Haymakers. He'll make it 18 now, deficit, as Witovic hits it. He'll come out, Sasali in. Yes. Well, 2 came off. Somebody's got to stay in the game. They only have 4. And it was Cord Kitka who's going to stay in the game. Here's Hess against a little pressure here from Cozad. To Brocious, back to Hess. Well, 2-2-1 to Hasenauer, back to Hess. Across the timeline to Branch, 2:40, third quarter. He looks down low and he travels as he was going to pass it right, then took an extra step, pass left, and he took an extra step. Right idea. He had Brecken open. And it's Cozad ball off the turnover. 2:40, third quarter. 51-33. St. Pat's up 18. There's a kick ball on the inbound by Brocious. They'll do it again. So Solly has had to do this a few times with Andrew. Roberts checking back in. Out is Brecken Erickson. And Trushinsky in. And Hess out. So this is one of the most inexperienced lineups you'll see in the game. Still good, but you only have right now one starter out there in Trushinsky for St. Pat's with 2:38 to go in the third. An 18-point lead. Trushinsky picks up Weatherly. Makes him go right. He's a lefty. Weatherly dribbling. Comes right side Sasali. Hard close out by Brocious. Pick and roll. Cole floats down. Sasali finds him down the lane, but he brings it down low, and Hasenauer takes it away. And now Brooks Fulmer nearly gets it back, but he can't. Irish have it. Brocious across the timeline into the front court. 51-33. And they'll come back near wing. There are 4 guards right now, and Roberts in there. We'll be interested to see where the offense goes. Roberts at the high post, lost it by Weatherly. Taken back away with 2 minutes to go in the third. 51-33. Here's Weatherly way out front. High hand by Trushinsky, no shot. Brooks Fulmer left, free throw line extended. Drives on Hasenauer, good cut off by Connor. Back to Sasali, who thought about a 3. Passes, 3 starters coming back in for St. Pat's. Good closeout on Weatherly. Goes inside to Cole. He'll find Brooks Fulmer out front. Left wing Sasali. He'll try 3. Too hard. Rebound Hasenauer. That's a good defensive series by this younger group. And St. Pat's with 1:30 to go in the third, still lead by 18. Here's Hasenauer to the rack. Layup off the left side, up and in. Connor Hasenauer taking it in. The senior with a bucket. 53-33. And this group extending the lead to its largest. This has got to be a pretty proud moment for Coach O'Malley and Coach Lyons that this group is not only playing even with the starters, but they're extending the lead. 65 seconds to go in the third. Brooks Fulmer working on Hasenauer, who shuts him off. He'll skip and he'll throw over top of Sasali, out of bounds. And now Hess, Erickson, Munson come back in. Engel, Kitka, and Witovic come back in for Cozad. 59 seconds to go in the third. The lead is 20, and that group gets a nice hand of applause. Hasenauer, Roberts, and Trushinsky go to the bench. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Hess to Branch, right wing with 50 seconds. Drives, kicks to Erickson. Back to Hess on the right wing. Jack's 3 is up and in. His first of the game. He was 0 for 6 prior to that. It's 56-33. His 21st 3 of the year. Hard to believe he's not hit more than that. 36 seconds to go. And Hess with 24. Here's Weatherly, top to Engel. Irish opening this lead up. Looking good. Pick and roll near side for Witovic. He'll drive. Weatherly will take a deep 3 out front, too hard. Rebound Branch for North Platte St. Pat's. Irish have 14 seconds to work with. Hess near wing with 12. With 11, he'll step back, try the 3. Short. Backside rebound, Brecken Erickson. And as he's falling out, he gets bumped with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. And it'll be Irish ball underneath their own hoop with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Weatherly tagged with his first. Hess will send it in. Up 23, looking for a final shot here. Jack looks, he'll throw it into Munson. Right back to Hess in the corner with 5, with 4. And Hess lost it off of Cozad. He'll inbound on the sideline now with 2.8 seconds to go. And Coach O'Malley going to take a timeout. He wants to draw something up for this final 3 seconds. We'll take a quick 30. We're back after this on KODY.
What does better service mean? At Allo, it means that you get the best fiber internet available at prices that work for you. Better service means installers who show up on time. Better service means no billing shenanigans. Better service means a real person answers the phone. If you're not paying for better service, what are you paying for? Get Allo. Get better service. Switch today at allofiber.com/better service.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
We'll see what Coach O'Malley draws up. 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter, 56-33. Hess over by the student section on the sideline to cue it in. About 10 feet from the end line. He'll throw it in for Erickson, who's posted up. He'll catch it to throw it up, and contact, no call, and that'll end the third quarter of play. 56-33, the lead 23 for North Platte St. Pat's as we go to the fourth, next on Husker Radio.
Used to be an old drive-through. Stop in now, get something new. Joe and Gretchen will show you the lot. With our used cars, the fun won't stop. The prices are right, the mileage is low. It's a no-pressure sale. Come find your dream set of wheels at Swift Auto Center, where customers send their family and friends.
The Cedar Room is the most unparalleled restaurant experience you'll find. With its unique atmosphere of modern meets rustic, you'll feel cozy yet elegant, all while enjoying their delicious American fusion cuisine. Find the Cedar Room downtown North Platte or visit thecedarroomne.com. It's a 23-point lead for St. Pat's to start the fourth quarter. A game that they were down 1 at the end of the first, up 10 at half, and they've just extended it, outscoring Cozad 18-5 in that quarter to open this game up. Start of the fourth. Driving is Engel, pro hop in the lane, shot up short, rebound Erickson. 7 rebounds for Brecken, 18 points. Hess leads with 24 and 7 rebounds. Actually 8 rebounds. Hess will have it high right. And now we'll get the handoff back. Cozad, I think, has gone back to their zone defense here. Moats, yes, they have. In the left corner, Hess floats into the corner. They get it to him. Only 1 3 for Jack. That came in the third. Trzynski top. Works near wing. Comes back left side. Hess thinking about it. Instead goes back up top. High post to Munson. He'll kick right. Trzynski open 3 is off the mark. Rebound tipped in out off of St. Pat's. Cozad ball. 7:04 to go. Meanwhile, Cozad led by Witovic, who has 9. Cash Kitka with 8. Weatherly with 7. Sasali 5. A minute into our fourth quarter. No score in the fourth. Still 23-point lead. And a defensive game that has gotten much stronger for the Irish. Not a great first quarter, but boy, they've been good since then. Right wing comes to Engel. Now out front, Weatherly. Weatherly driving, Weatherly floating a shot, no. Backside rebound, long to Engel. Sasali open 3, launches too hard. Rebound Erickson on the end line. Irish push tempo into the front court, it's Hess. Stops at the top of the key, only dribbles to the left side now. Resets the offense, minute and a half into our fourth quarter, still 56-33. Erickson gonna try a corner 3. Short, backside rebound though to Jack S. And he'll reset the offense out front again. Brecken in the right corner. Up top, swings left, Hess open, dribbles up, kicks into the corner to Moats. Now they'll come back high. 2 minutes into our fourth quarter. Fourth quarter score still 56-33 as Weatherly tips that one out into the Irish bench. Thomas Gale catches it. Hess will send it in with 6:01 to go in the quarter. Will come out to Trzynski, will come right back to Hess. He's thinking about a 3, doesn't launch, instead floats inside. Now Erickson will come back up top. Around the perimeter they come. Left corner, Hess. 5:50 fourth quarter. Irish going to be patient here. You're up 23. Skip pass. Hess wide open. Open three on the left wing to no. Weatherly on the rebound. Boy, I tell you what, if Jack had the three falling today. Here's Sasali in transition. Blocked. Hess with a great defensive play, and Moats on the rebound. Hess, you know, as good as he is on offense, he is a terrific on-ball defender as well. He usually gets one of the top two, if not the top. He's guarded Weatherly today. Here's Erickson in the lane. He drives in, goes to the right block. Blocked cleanly by Cozad. Haymakers with it. Still no score in the fourth quarter for either team. Nearly 3 minutes in. Witovic lowers his head, drives, sets up Sasali with a three in the corner. That won't fall. Munson clears the rebound. Nobody can find a bucket here in the fourth. Coach O'Malley maybe wants to run something different here against this zone defense. A little 2-3 extended zone. Moats lost it out of his hands. Weatherly with the steal. Into the front court comes Jacob Weatherly, driving around Trushinsky, lays it up and in. Nice play. He's got 9. Timeout from Coach Bros. 4:40 to go, 56-35. The lead is 21 for the Irish. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
Again, that timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu. Irish fans, it's a trip to Mullen next Tuesday, next games. Then it's Overton Friday. Then it's SPVA tournament. Irish are likely going to be the number 1 seed. That Mullen game counts towards seeding. Perkins County, I think right now, number 2. I haven't checked the updated ones after last night, but I would guess they still are. Everybody else will host. The top 3 after number 1 will all host. Irish should get a bye. Here's a tip ball off of Cozad last. It'll remain with St. Pat's. 4:33 to go. And I believe the boys bracket is the second day. So Tuesday, first round games, Friday, semifinal, and then Saturday, the late game would be the title game for that SPVA tournament. And Trushinsky trapped at midcourt. Coach O'Malley going to take a timeout to bail him out with 4:24 to go. Kind of a choppy fourth quarter. Coach O not real thrilled with that sequence. Another timeout. We're back after this.
Have you heard the news? Enrollment is up at the North Platte Catholic Schools, and we're excited to keep growing. I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to see what the buzz is all about. Join us and experience the difference a faith-filled education can make for your child. We're proud of our caring teachers, challenging curriculum, commitment to service, and daily focus on faith. An education at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School is an investment you won't regret. Enrollment is open. Call today to schedule a tour, 532-1874.
56-35. Irish haven't scored through 3.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Thankfully for them, they've built a good enough lead that they're in a good spot, up 21, and they've only given up 2 points as well in the quarter. Here's Trushinsky across the timeline for the Irish. Right wing, looks and comes out to Will Moats. Game high 24 for Hess. He has it at midcourt. Back near wing, little trap. They go high post to Moats. Kick ball as they were looking inside for Munson. He would have had a little 2-on-1 down low. Instead, the kick stops play. Cash Kitka comes back in. Engel checks out. 4:09 to go. Choppy end of this one. It's like it's taken a while to get over. Still 4 minutes to go. Inbound by Trushinsky. He finds Hess, left block. Got position, missed the shot. Trushinsky though on the rebound. Put back up, no. Erickson put back up. Won't go. Boy, 3 more looks there. Irish not helping out their averages by the end of this one. Here's Weatherly, high right, driving, stop, kicking out to Shoemaker back in the game. He'll find a cutting Kitka, and Cord throws one up, doesn't go. Cash fighting for the rebound. It's saved on the end line by Shoemaker. He'll find Weatherly. Now Witovic, 3, no. Munson, rebound. 3:36 fourth quarter. Well, you can say at least pretty solid defense in this fourth quarter for St. Pat's. Offensively, a little challenge. Here's Trushinsky to the rack. Right-handed layup up and in. First points for the sophomore of the game. That was a nice take, 58-35. Cut right through the defense of this zone D. Right side Shoemaker. Trying to lose Moats, can't. Left side Weatherly. Hess on him. Fakes left, jab step, comes right. Hands off Shoemaker. He'll try a 3. Shoemaker will miss in front of the rim, and Erickson with that rebound gets a double-double. 18 points. His 4th double-double of the year and 2nd straight. 10 rebounds to go along with it. Hess right side will drive in the lane. Hess shot off the right block, up and in. 26 for Jack, 60-35. Last 4 games, no one's had an answer for number 2. Here's Witovic driving, finding Kitka in the lane. He'll roll one up and over in. Cash Kitka with 10. Ties his career high, 2nd double-figure game of the year. There's Moats driving in right side. Stops, steps through the defenders and finds Hess, who goes back to Moats. Will going to try a 3 on the right wing. He'll hit his 2nd of the game. 2nd of the year for Will. Again, I think he's getting more confident in his shot. 6 points for Will Moats. Lead is 26. Now we have a timeout from Coach Bros. I think we're going to get wholesale subs in with 2:13 to go in this one. Curtain call for these starting group. Their day done. One break. Back after this.
Lincoln County's outstanding news alternative is the North Platte Bulletin. For 17 years, the Bulletin has informed you of breaking news, courts, entertainment, state news, and sports from Lincoln County area, courtesy of an experienced staff that delivers unbiased and honest news coverage. Pick up a copy of the Bulletin in Lincoln County and surrounding towns. Subscribe or check out northplattebulletin.com. Annual subscriptions come at an affordable price. The Bulletin, your homegrown, hometown newspaper.
Back here on KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM, out of the timeout by Cozad. Brocious back in, Branch back in, Hazenauer, Robertson, and Seth Engler in, the 6'2 junior playing in his 10th game. Brooks Fulmer out there for Cozad, along with Cord Kitka, Cash Kitka, Shoemaker, and Cole Lighthall, a sophomore in for the first time. Here's a driving Kitka, and Cash Kitka, the junior with 12 in the game. A new season high for him. Here's Branch in the backcourt, lost it. Brooks Fulmer almost with a steal, and now they're going to get Brooks Fulmer with a foul. That will be his 2nd, team 5th, with Big Buck 46 to go in this one. A little pressure here this group's got to handle. Inbound comes to Branch, they'll clear out. He'll pass across the timeline to Hazenauer. He'll find Engler. Engler loses it, stolen away by Kitka, who passed up ahead to Monty Brooks Fulmer. It goes through his hands, and Hazenauer gets it right back. Connor down low to Roberts. Jackson turns and shoots, misses it, and the rebound to Cozad. 63-39. Irish. This was a tight ball game, just like that Perkins County game, but they stretched it open and going to get a big victory. 7th straight for the Irish with this victory. Mullen on Tuesday. Mullen, by the way, 6-4. Overton Friday there, 4-4. Here's a 3 launch by Shoemaker, doesn't go. Branch saves the rebound. Brocious has to throw it back in as well, and it's into the hand of Cozad. Shoemaker in the left corner with 53 seconds. To Brooks Fulmer, down inside to Kitka. Turnaround hook, no. Rebound out off Cozad. With 47 seconds to go. The Irish at 63-39, an impressive win here over the Cozad Haymakers, who will drop to 6-5. Their 2nd straight in as many days. Hazenauer in the backcourt finds Branch near sideline. He'll get it across the timeline. And Branch lost it out off Cozad. No, off Branch. With 36 seconds to go. Brooks Fulmer into the front court for the Haymakers here, who they'll be off until next Thursday. They'll go to Gothenburg in their next game for that rivalry game with the Swedes. That should be a good matchup. Here's Kitka handing off wheel offense for Lighthall. Back to Monty Brooks Fulmer. He'll drive. Kick to Shoemaker. He'll go in line. He'll throw it up in traffic. Put it up and in. The freshman averaging 2 a game. Puts 2 up there. 10 seconds to go. 63-41. Irish will hold it now, and they're going to get a victory here today of 63-41. Hasenauer will run it out, and that ends this one. In your final, 63-41, the win to St. Pat's here at the McGann Activity Center. Our quick stop postgame show is coming up next. We'll wrap it up with our postgame right after this. In a moment. Sorry, trying to get to my commercial break here of this one. As the Irish again get their 7th straight victory here today, and in good fashion get the victory. Nice job there by the Irish. The green and gold get it done, and again improve to 10-2 on the year. And Irish are in a good spot here now as they will head into a road trip with Mullen next week. And I don't have any commercials to play, so we'll stay here for this one, our post game. I don't know why I can't get him to load, but the final, again, 63-33. Nice victory over the Haymakers. A game that went, 63-41, excuse me, was the final. Game that was tied at 24 at one point, but the Irish able to stretch it open and get the victory and come up with their 10th win of the year. Your postgame brought to you by Quick Stop, just around every corner. Fast, easy, convenient. 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere it is. Quick Stop is going to run through the numbers of this one. By quarter, 15-23, 18-7 for St. Pat's. 38-25 by half. 63 in the game for the Irish as they get the win. We'll run through those numbers in a moment, but we'll catch up with Coach Brennan Lyons here first. Coach, kind of like Perkins County, tight, 24 all, and then kind of deja vu, Jack takes over.
Yeah, right. And they're two similar teams, so I think they're both pretty veteran teams that are both pretty physical, really athletic, and it just, I mean, we played pretty well, but they're a good team, so they stuck right in there. And yeah, Jack, he just has that next gear, and when he gets going, man, he's fun to watch, and he's just a special player. I mean, we've known that for the last 4 years, but he's really taking his game to another level, and it's unbelievable what he's doing right now.
I was going to say, the last 4 games, this is easily the best streak of his career.
Yeah, no, he's, like I said, he's playing at a really high level right now, and I think he kind of understands that too, that we're growing a little bit, and he's been here before, and so he can kind of take these guys under his wing a little bit and kind of be the leader and the scorer, and just, I mean, kind of the guy that does everything for us, and he's really showing these guys how to play and play at a high level, at the varsity level, and if we can keep getting that from him, I think we'll be okay.
Two-headed monster, Brecken, double-double, second straight, 18-10.
Man, he's come along so far along, even from last year, and even from the beginning of the year too. You know, he's still trying to figure everything out, and I think he's starting to figure it out a little bit more. He's probably not quite a sophomore anymore. He's probably getting a little bit older than a sophomore, as that old adage goes. But he's just a dominant force. If we can keep getting him good entries and getting him good looks, he does a really nice job of finishing around the hoop, and he uses his body really well, and he's just a really physical guy, so that's awesome. Yeah, he's really strong.
Strong.
That's why he's an all-state caliber football player too. I mean, he knows how to use his body. He's got really, really good hands and feet, and he's getting better and better every day. So if we can keep getting that from him, that helps out a ton.
This team, I feel like, is getting a little scary with finding their roles. You know, Andrew knows his offensively. Yep. Sam knows his, dealing dimes. And, you know, Will is starting to find his shot and become pretty confident right now.
Yep.
I think Jackson's got a lot of room to grow, and he will. I mean, I think that's a positive.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. I think he just hasn't played a whole lot of varsity ball. But, man, I mean, that's just more weapons for him.
Yeah, it's really nice when we could put 4 other guys in there besides our starters to kind of get those guys breathers and get the right combinations and different combinations for different teams when they're doing different things. And I agree 100% with Jackson Roberts. He missed our whole preseason. He missed basically all of last year. So he's starting to get it figured out. I think once he gets figured out, it could be pretty scary once he gets going. And Will, I mean, the last 2 nights, getting 16 points out of him the last 2 nights, that's exactly what, if we can get that out of him, that's exactly what we need, even if it's only 4 or 6. But we need him to be aggressive, to get that mindset that I can shoot a little bit, I can score a little bit, and I'm going to defend my tail off like I always do. And and those guys, they're starting to get it. Sam Tuchinski, he's doing a nice job. He's getting it figured out. And Zarek Branch too. Like I kind of threw him to the wolves there a couple games back just to see what he could do, and he's really responded. So having that great energy out of him too it's been great.
Pretty scary too to know Jack got 26 with only 1 3.
Right, that's very scary. Yeah, he knows too. Is if I can get to the rim early and kind of get going a little bit there and at the free throw line, and he doesn't have to do it like he did his sophomore year. Sophomore year, that was basically just a jump shooter, and he's put a lot of time in the weight room, a lot of time in the gym. And I was just looking here; he's only had 7 points or whatever in the second half. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, he goes if he gets his night work done in the first half. That's okay too if we keep playing at the level we are.
7 straight, 10-2. Road trips Tuesday, Friday, Mullen and Overton, and then it's conference.
Yeah, and we got to get through this next week, and then conference will be a tough test too. Because Perkins County, Bridgeport, we've seen a lot of these guys already. It's gonna be a battle, and Mullen's got a really good team. I think they've beat Dundee County. They took Cambridge to the wire. They're playing and beating really good teams, so we have to be ready to go on Tuesday. And Overton too. that's always been a battle there. I think Mr. O'Malley kind of has nightmares going back to that place. And
it's a tough place to win.
I do too. Yeah, I have the same way. When I was in school, we didn't win there very much, so we got to be ready to go these next 2 at least. And at least we get a 2-game week instead of a 3-game week to kind of get our legs underneath us a little bit. But we got to be ready to go. Otherwise we could be 0-2 next week and really in a battle.
All right. See you Tuesday in Mullen.
Thanks, Tanner. Appreciate it.
Coach Lyons with us here on the postgame. Irish get the victory again, 63-41. Finishing out the numbers, St. Pat's again 63 in the game. Hess with 26 today. He had 9 rebounds too. 18 and 10 for Erickson, his second straight double-double, 4th of the year. 6 for Moats, a pair of threes. 4 for Munson, but also 7 rebounds. 3 for Brocious, 2 apiece for Truchinski, Hazenauer, and Roberts. The top 8 all scored, or 7. No, top 8. And Zarek didn't get in, but you really got about 9 right now that you can play if you're the Irish. 4 of 18 on 3. St. Pat's 7 of 10 at the charity stripe. Total of 12 turnovers, led by as many as 26. They win it by 22. They now improved to 10-2 on the year. Meanwhile, Cozad 16-12, 5 and 8 by quarter, 28-13 by half, 41 in the game. Haymakers led by 12 from Cash Kitka on the bench. He played really well. 9 from Weatherly, 9 from Watovic, 5 from Sasali, 2 apiece then from Shoemaker, Engel, and Cole. 2 for 16 on threes, 3 for 6 at the line. Led early by 4, and we actually had 4 ties and 9 lead changes. It was very back and forth early in the game. Last tied at 24, and then the Irish went on a run, and they opened this one up and win it again. 63-41. Cozad drops to 6-5 with the loss. Time now for your Swift Auto Center play of the game.
It's time for the Swift Auto Center Irish play of the game.
Backdoor pass to Weatherly in the lane. Underneath pass. Ball tipped, stolen away by Hess. He's got Moats in the front court if he can find him. He'll drive instead himself all the way to the rack. Olay to the hoop. 29-24, the lead is 5 for the Irish. Largest lead. And a steal on the inbounds and an and one for Jack Hess. How many times have we seen him do that? An inbound steal, put him the and one. That was a sequence of 4 in a row. He didn't make the free throw, but tell you what, he got the layup where he just kind of got the lane cleared out, and then he steals the inbound and gets the and one. That was his angry moment. That's 2 straight games where maybe we need a sounder for Jack when he gets his angry moment and gets going, because, boy, that's 2 straight games where he's been able to do that. 63-41, again, your final. Let's go ahead and get you your player of the game today. Brought to you by Allo Communications, the telecom home team. Allo is taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. Well, Brecken Erickson, 18 points, 10 rebounds, so valuable inside. I mean, we know what Jack's going to give you, and that's great. But if he has another, Brecken's going to finish out probably first-team conference. I mean, he's got a chance to really have a special year. He is playing outstanding right now, and so you got to give credit where credit is due. As a sophomore, he is winning inside right now. So 18 and 10 for Brecken again today. A really nice game from him. All right, that's going to wrap it up from McGann. I'm not going to lie. I am going to take a couple days off. That was a rough six games in a row. I appreciate you sticking with me. I didn't think I was going to make it through tonight's game. and not feeling great, kind of like that girls team. I was struggling a little bit, but got through it. Appreciate you joining us here on KODY. Well, join us in Mullen Tuesday night. We'll bring you that doubleheader as St. Pat's and Mullen will be on the road. Irish will Tuesday night. In the meantime, I'm Tanner Struckman saying so long. Your nightcap 63-41. St. Pat's gets the victory over Cozad. Have a great rest of your evening.
This has been coverage of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. For a copy of today's game, contact the station at 308-532-3344. And for a full list of upcoming broadcasts, go to HuskerRadio.com. This has been a Husker Radio production.